Happy Sunday to all of you, my amazing viewers, subscribers, followers, fans, friends, mods, YouTube Super Chat heroes, and YouTube members. Today, we be selling around and Skull and Bones, and also doing some Twitch drops. Well, obviously over on Twitch, but we're also on YouTube. Let's say UG, what's up UG? Gibson, hello Gibson, and hi Kane, how's it going? And yeah, so today we are going to be playing Skull and Bones. And there's also Twitch drops happening. So if you got Skull and Bones and you want the Twitch drops, well, you got to watch on Twitch. So we do go on both things now. We're on the YouTubes and the Twitch these days. And I'm trying to increase the size of the followers on Twitch. Maybe one day we'll get to 100. Hey, TJ, how's it going? I did read your comment. And yeah, Kane, myself, and TJ, and many others were affected by some lovely false copyright claims, which I did do a video about this morning. I think Kane's doing a video as well. So, yay. Thanks for the gift. Really much appreciated. Tommy Angelo Jr., hello, Tommy. And I actually did get a response from YouTube, from Team YouTube. I guess it was an auto response. I don't know. But they replied to me on X. I know, I said I wasn't going to use X anymore. Most of the time I don't, but every now and then, you know, it does serve a purpose, I guess. So I guess before we get started, let me explain what happened. All right, so I got up, had some breakfast, hanging out with my friend at the kitchen table, and just enjoying my breakfast, drinking some coffee, waiting for Riley to wake up so I can go take care of Riley, right? Get her breakfast and her meds. And then I look at my email. Actually, no, wait, let me back up. I first see in the DMs, I see in the DMs, Kane is talking to Yuji in red about how he got some copyright claims. I'm like, well, that sucks for Kane. And then I looked at my Gmail, and I had a whole list of claims as well. I'm like, oh, well, how generous. How fucking generous that I also get those false copyright claims. So Kane, myself, TJ, and probably many other content creators and streamers on YouTube, yeah. Lucky us. Thanks. So I did do a video about it if anybody's interested. It's on the YouTube channel. I guess real quick, we'll go to X and we'll talk about that. So I'll read the response because I did post the video on X. And I said I wasn't going to post on X anymore. And unless it's like a rare occasion, I will because I'm tired of X. But anyways, let me read this to y'all. Then we'll get on with the show. And go selling in Skull and Bones. And yeah, Yuji, you're more than welcome to join me in Skull and Bones today. All right, so this is what I put. Hey, YouTube, Team YouTube, a lot of us creators, streamers are getting false copyright claims. Will you actually punish those behind the false claims? Sick and tired of feeling like we're getting the guilty till proven innocent treatment when it comes to false claim bullshit. And that's how I feel, and that's how I explained it in the video. So Team YouTube responded. I don't know if this is an actual human or an AI response. So Team YouTube responded, hi there, we take misuse of copyright tools very seriously and take strong action when we find abuse, including terminating channels, kicking companies out of the content ID. Continue to dispute claims if you think they were made in error. Oh yeah, they were definitely made in error. Keep in mind, YouTube does not mediate third-party copyright disputes. It's up to the copyright owners to decide what they would like to do about the content they own. So yeah, that's basically the response I got from Team YouTube on X. I mean, I guess at least I got a response, right? So I guess that's better than nothing. And I guess it's better than, my channel getting nuked. So, I mean, that could still happen. Who knows? They were claiming content I made 10 years ago. I know. I have content from, I think it was all the way back in at least 2018, like older streams that were getting claimed as well. I mean, I had a new video, like a new stream with me, Destiny Metal TV, I think Kane, and I think Yuji was there. It was called Cerberus versus Destiny Metal TV, where the Cerberus, well, I mean, we do a lot of other stuff in the stream, but one of the things that happened during the stream was it was during the Halloween season in GTA, and the Cerberus was chasing Destiny Metal TV, and it got claimed. So that was back in October, but I have other claims that are much, much older, and it's not just streams. There's also a few videos that were falsely claimed as well. It's such bullshit. Kane says one of 10 of 12 claims thankfully have been resolved. Hopefully the rest will be resolved as well. But yeah, it's fucking bullshit. In other words, YouTube's saying it's not really a problem. Yeah. I mean, they allegedly are going to do something about the company that's issuing the false claim or the individuals issuing the false claims. That's what they said, what we just read, right? They say they're going to punish them. Well, I'll believe it when I see it. But anyways, let's go play some Skull and Bones. And by the way, the Twitch drop should be enabled on Twitch. So all of you watching on Twitch, hello. How's it going? And I do cover Skull and Bones on the channel, and we do stream Skull and Bones, usually on Sundays. But I also do GTA and other content streams as well. But yeah, so we do got some Twitch drops happening. And yeah, we're going to be playing some Skull and Bones. UG, me, and maybe Riley will join us. Riley's probably not going to be in the voice chat, though, because she's still recovering. So she's still laying in bed. And she doesn't really feel like being in voice chat. So she might join us in like an hour or so. But yeah, for the next 3 hours, we'll be selling around Skull and Bones, doing the Faction War as well as the Azure Solstice events. While, you know, whoever's watching on Twitch gets them drops, baby. But I do appreciate all of you watching, my amazing viewers, subscribers, followers on Twitch, as well as all my fans, friends, mods, the YouTube Super Chat heroes, as well as the YouTube members for your support. It means a great deal. And if you're interested in joining the YouTube membership program, click the join button. All YouTube members get access to the badges, the emotes, shout outs at the beginning of live streams. You get included below in the description section of all YouTube streams. Early access to one video a week, which will be tomorrow's, GT Online Safe House in the Hills review. So I got that tomorrow morning for y'all. Early access for the members. About 3 hours later, it'll become available for everybody else. Members also get included on the channel About section, along with the live stream schedule and some other socials. Twitch. Once again, we're streaming on Twitch now. We do YouTube and Twitch at the same time, dual streaming. And today's a special day because Twitch drops because of Skull and Bones. So that's also happening. So yeah, Twitch, Discord, as well as the Vlogs channel. Elite members, UG Outlaw, who should be joining us today for Skull and Bones. Fat Chinese Gaming is also an elite member. Red the 8-Bit Dinosaurs, a deluxe member. And the junior members include TokyoTent, Huttch Plays, Kane, Sheep Taco Man, Tyler98735, XO Brad 53, and Tommy Angelo Jr. Junior members, deluxe members, elite members, and YouTube Super Chat heroes going above and beyond for the GB Nation. All right, so let's sail back into Skull and Bones, shall we? But I hope you all are having a great weekend. But Kane, I'm glad you got most of those disputes resolved. I'm sure most of mine will get resolved too. But it's still the fucking hassle of spending a few minutes disputing each one, and the whole guilty till proven innocent bullshit. And then YouTube's like, "Whoa, we can't do anything about it. We take it very seriously, but at the same time, we're not going to do anything to make it more difficult for these assholes to issue false claims against us." It's fucking ridiculous. See, I'm just feeling bad it happened to y'all. I appreciate that, UG, but it's not the first time it's happened. I mean, it's happened plenty of times over the years. And most of the times I'm able to dispute it and, you know, I win the day. But still, I feel bad for all the other creators and streamers that it affects as well. Like my friend Kane, like my friend TJ, and like all the other content creators and streamers out there, big and small, doesn't matter what the size is. Like, I don't like it because we work hard to make this content. And we appreciate everybody that watches our content. And then some asshole comes along trying to steal the revenue from the few shekels we do make off these videos and streams. It's thievery. And yet YouTube doesn't exactly make it difficult for them to false copyright claims against us. I mean, that's all I'm asking is maybe an extra safeguard in place, YouTube. An extra step they have to take before they can actually file a claim against us. That's all. Kane says, I've heard countless horror stories involving copyright abuse on the site. I never thought I'd end up receiving the end of this BS. Oh, I've received it numerous times. It's unfortunately, it doesn't get old. It's just disappointing. And also all the AI nonsense that's been happening with channels being nuked. So imagine you work really hard, right, to make a channel and make content. And then one day, one of your videos goes viral and you get a whole bunch of views and new subscribers and you're all excited and you think, okay, my work has paid off and I'm finally making it on YouTube, right? And then you wake up the next day and then you find out your channel was destroyed by YouTube because of AI bullshit. And then YouTube, like they don't walk it back. They don't like, oh, we're sorry about that. Here's your channel back. Congratulations on making it big. You're now a YouTube partner. Good job. And we're gonna try and make this right to the community. Nah, they just double down. They double down. And it's just a shame. It's just so disappointing. As somebody who loves YouTube, who's been making content on YouTube for well over a decade now, on this channel and my other channels I've had, it's sad because I this is my favorite platform, like social media wise. And YouTube was built because of content creators and streamers. And it's like we're the ones who helped build this thing. And big and small. And yet we're just being screwed over every which way by YouTube. It's just sad. Like, honestly, I'm generally angry. One of my videos from 2018 got claimed. That video barely got views. Yeah, it's so weird. It's like it's videos being claimed that basically probably get 0.0 revenue. Like, I don't understand that. Like, why would you claim a video that gets no views? Like, why would you, like, in an ideal world, you would like for them not to claim any of your videos, right? Unless there's a justified reason. Like, for example, during a live stream, sometimes a copyright song does slip through, and then I get a copyright claim for it. And look, I get it. That's a copyright song. It's owned by somebody else. I try to not allow that to happen. But when it does, fortunately, YouTube has the ability in the studio after the stream to go into your stream and remove the song. So I do appreciate YouTube for that. And many other things as well. But I do try to avoid getting, copyright claims. But it's like 9 times out of 10, my claims that I get are totally bullshit. Christmas and GTA Thursday, McMillan's? Maybe. I mean, I guess Festive Surprise might start on Thursday. I guess we'll find out. I'll cover it Thursday, McMillan's. See, Kane says, what little money I make on YouTube, I just give to my family. Basically, never really made any money myself for streaming. I've always seen this as a hobby. I mean, that's pretty much how I see it, as a passion project. It gives me something fun to do on the side. And, I put a lot of effort into it. And I'm lucky enough to where I don't need YouTube money to survive. But, I've always thought it would be nice if one day I did make enough YouTube money to where I could theoretically survive off of it if I needed to. Like, I don't have any ambitions of buying a mansion or Lamborghinis, for my library or whatever bullshit, or a private jet, But, I think most content creators would like to get a little bit larger, and gain a few more subscribers and viewers. And, if there's a little bit of extra money thrown our way because of our success, then good, even better. I believe that people should be rewarded for their hard work and success. But Yuji, what's up, Yuji? How's it going?
Hey,
How's your weekend treating you?
but kind of fighting a headache at the moment. But
That sucks, man.
I know
Damn.
it's been brewing for the last hour and a half. So I'm just kind of like, I kind of want to hang out with my friends. So could you like fuck off for the next 2 or 3 hours? Thank you.
Did you take something for it?
Yeah, I just took something there about 10 minutes ago before I joined you.
Nice. Yeah, well, hopefully that helps. I know it takes a quick minute for it to set in, but hopefully it'll get out of your system. I do appreciate everybody watching on YouTube and, of course, on Twitch. All right, so how do I... Like, they changed this whole stream settings. Edit. Let me edit this real quick to add you to the description section. Okay, let me add that. There. Okay, so UG's channel should be linked below in the description section now, guys. And most of you probably already subscribed to UG, so if you're not, feel free to do so. All right, so today, big day on, well, I mean, it's been on the YouTubes and Twitch, well, especially Twitch. It's about the Skull and Bones Twitch drops, which I'm featuring in the thumbnail. So, and if anyone's watching on Twitch, hello, lurkers. I hope you get your Twitch drops. But real quick, I could show y'all what the Twitch drops are. So let's go to ship loadout. Let's go down to ship cosmetics. And let's find it real quick. So this is what you have a chance to earn by watching anyone playing Skull and Bones on Twitch. You can get 4 different cosmetics. You can get the Dread Stirs Cells emblem. You can get the Blood Demands cell pattern. You can get this cell color. Tongue of Shadows. Embers of the Night. So you know what? Just for, I guess today we just... I'll put it on my Sloop of War. So we'll just do that. Just to rock it. Just so you guys can see it. All right, let me go ahead and bring this back up real quick. Hide the U. All right, then we can go in photo mode real quick. All right, so this is what... Basically, I mean, the cell pattern, the cell color, and the hull color, and the cell emblem. That's basically what you get from the Twitch drop. It's not bad. Not bad for watching, silly fools like me and others play Skull and Bones for like 3 hours. I think it's 3 hours total in order to get all 4 cosmetics for your ship in Skull and Bones. So there you go. All right, so we'll just rock that for today. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a great weekend, and hopefully Yuji, your headache goes away soon.
It'll be fine, I hope.
Hopefully. Yeah. All right, so how's the faction war going? Well, the faction war is taking an interesting turn. So we got the Opswing that's happening, and that's a new boss ship that the DMC has that we can fight and sink. It's a tough ship, but the territories, the company's winning the northern African coast right now by 601,000. I think it's because of the Opswing that we're winning so commandingly here. Here, it's gone back and forth Upper East Africa between the DMC and the company. Right now, the company leads barely 3.6K war assets. Here, once again, the company's barely winning by only 568 war assets. Now, this is the part that's bullshit to me. It's bullshit because we were leading in the Western East Indies territory by a huge margin. And, well, I think once they started adding these, elite ships, because, like, for the DMC, they have this ship, the Opswing. They have the Sola Imperial for the company that the DMC players can fight. And it happens to spawn over here. And guess what? Somehow the DMC is magically winning over here by a wide margin. But to be fair, we're winning over here by a wide margin too. So I guess you can take that whichever way you want. So that's the state of the faction war right now. But also going on is the Azure Solstice event. So we could go attack these ships, the Cold Convoy. Have you had a chance to do the Azure Solstice events, UG?
No, not yet.
All right, we'll go after this convoy. Let me switch back to the frigate because the frigate has the weapons on it to counter the Azure Solstice fleet. So we'll go back and forth between the faction war today and the Azure Solstice event, even though I already got the cosmetics for it. But there's cosmetics that you can end up getting from the event over the next few weeks, all the way to the end of the year, by the way. All right, so we'll go over here. TJ says only 25% done. Dispute all these. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I spent a quick minute disputing mine, but Snake's team will win in a landslide. I mean, we were winning pretty good. Like, we were kicking ass in all the territories, but somehow the French managed to turn the tide in that one territory. And that's the one territory I'm kind of torn up about because, I mean, we had control of that northern sector, the company, and until they added those elite ships. And now the tides have kind of turned in that territory for the DMC. I could claim shenanigans, but I won't. But I do know that there seems to be some people that are on the side of the DMC that work at Ubisoft Singapore, because I think one or two even mentioned it during the deck stream the other day. I'm like, oh, come on, that's bias. I mean, I hope there's an equal amount at Ubisoft Singapore that's also fighting for the company. It just feels like the company's the one that gets treated like crap, because the DMC gets the praise, the DMC gets the silly videos and memes. Even though the company was at this point winning the war, but whatever. Let me grab this loot real quick. No, I want to video game. Let me grab the loot. I hate it whenever sometimes the same button does different things. There we go. Okay. So I got the loot. All right, we got to take out that one final ship. But it's not really a landslide because, like, up until this point, like I said, the company was starting to win the war. I mean, I still think we could ultimately win the war. But these new elite warships that they added have kind of changed the game a little bit. On one hand, yeah, I mean, it's benefited the company with the territory the Obswing spawns in, because we're leading by a commanding margin in that territory. But a territory we were easily winning, we're now losing by a wide margin thanks to, you know, the new elite warships. And they're not really new. There were pre-existing elite warships that have been kind of repurposed for the faction war. But there's a few days left in this period of the war, and then the next period starts, I think, Tuesday. So I'll probably cover it in a video. Okay, guys, I need help. Well, you know, the first step, Tommy, is admitting you need help.
No, moving on.
Okay, I know, I'm just kidding. How do you take a screenshot on PC? Okay, you see the button that says print screen on your keyboard? Just look on your keyboard, and it's up there. Look at the Fs, like F1 through F12. And if you look to the right of F12, there's a button that says print screen. There you go. I hope that's helpful. Reading. Look, I had, like, last night. Okay, so this is a personal story. So last night we were doing a few things, and one of the toilets was clogged, and Riley was like, "Hey, the toilet's clogged." You know, like, what should I do? Because Riley didn't know what to do, and I went in there and I lifted up the tank, right? So the chain was still connected, so it wasn't a chain issue. And she's like, "Should we flush it again?" I'm like, "No, we're not flushing it again because it'll flood over the toilet. Okay, let's not do that." And it's like, let me go grab the plunger. So I go look at all my bathrooms, all three of my bathrooms. And I'm like, okay, where's the plunger? Fun fact, I don't have a plunger. I did have a plunger in the old house back in Shreveport, but I guess when I moved, I must have thrown it away, and I never got around to buying a new plunger. So my friend and I, you know, we hopped in his car. We drove down to the nearest town we live by. We went to the store real quick to, you know, pick up a few additional items we needed and the plunger. And so we came back, and we... you know, I took care of the toilet, okay? Because I'm not a plumber, but I know enough about plumbing, the basics, to know that that's how you deal with a clogged toilet with a good old handy dandy plunger. You know, there are some things I can actually do myself, believe it or not. But while I was at the store, I was looking for deodorant, and so I was in the section of the store where they have all the, you know, the hygiene stuff like soap, shampoo, etc. And I walked down one aisle thinking it is the deodorant aisle. And then I look up at the sign and deodorant's on the next aisle. And then I'm like, oh, thank God I know how to read. So, yeah, I had to go to the next aisle to grab the deodorant. So, reading is important.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's the lesson here. But, yeah, you're welcome, Tommy. I hope I've proven helpful to you in these desperate times. All right, so yeah, keep going to that outpost, UG. I'm trying to deal with this flare ship.
All right.
And then we'll move on to attacking the next thing. So we'll jump back and forth between the Azure event. And if you're interested in UG and all the I guess the cosmetics you could theoretically get with the gemstones, the event coins, or event currency, then you can look in this. Yeah, you can look in the store. It's basically I guess a continuation of last year's event. So you get some additional cosmetics. And I already managed to get them all, so yay. Take this fucker out. Okay, they're done. Alright. Of course, these I hate these ships. Wait, is that an ally ship? I hope that's an ally ship. Let me look. It's not an ally ship. Fuck him. Like, you guys can go kill him. I don't care. Yeah, privateers, go murder that bastard in a video game.
There you go.
Yeah, because all you gotta do now, Yuji, to tell who's in whose faction is those pendants on the top of our ships, the blue ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you know who's on our side. If they have an orange one, no, they're not on our side. They're filthy, rotten DMC scum.
Hey, don't insult Snake Frasier like that. He's not even here to defend himself.
Oh, he's not? Oh, well. Wait a minute. We insult him all the time whenever he's not around.
Very good point.
in a playful manner. We don't really mean anything by it. All right, so I'm not going to bother with the obstacle.
Well, depends on the day.
Yeah. All right, so
How much he annoys me.
Yeah, it varies. Yeah, some days it's tolerable. Yeah. All right, so this war cargo's starting in about a minute 40. Okay. I know. Let's see if there's a... All right, what would you rather do? Would you rather focus on the faction war, or would you rather focus on the Azure event?
I'll try the event first for a bit, and then when I get bored, I'll probably focus on the faction war.
Okay, so down on the map, there's that purple bell, the Azure Harbinger, so we'll go over there. And we'll help sink that elite ship. That'll also get you some event currency. But what's everybody up to this weekend? Anything interesting going on besides getting false copyright claims? Yeah, my morning was going pretty good. I got out of bed. I had a good night's sleep. I was just sitting at the kitchen table. My friend came downstairs and we were chatting. And then I look at my phone and I look at DMs in the Discord, and that's when I saw y'all's conversation with Kane. And I'm like, yeah, that sucks for Kane. And then I don't know why, but for some reason it compelled me to go look at my own. And then of course I'm like, yeah, I've got them as well. This sucks. Where's the ship at? Oh, I think that's it. All right, there she is. Okay, we got to destroy the figurehead. Okay. But I mean, it sucks when it happens to you for the first time, because I know how it feels. Oh shit, sorry, rando. But after a while, it still sucks. But you're just like, I wouldn't say you become numb to it. It's just like, oh great, this bullshit again. It just gets tiresome. I mean, I feel like at the very least, YouTube could put another, at least another step, like in the process of like issuing a claim. I mean, that would be nice, YouTube, if you at least were willing to do that when it comes to false copyright claims. What's up, memes? How's it going? Sorry about the false copyright claims. Yeah, it sucks, but I feel like once again they'll get lifted, and it sucks for everybody that got them. Kane got some, TJ got a whole bunch apparently, and there's plenty of other creators that got them too. But yeah, it's just I hate this whole guilty till proven innocent nonsense. It's been like that forever on YouTube. Like I talk about it in the video on the channel. But yeah, I guess I'm kind of happy YouTube responded, but I don't even know if it was a real response. It's probably an AI response.
Yeah, it's probably just like one of those generic kind of responses. So I would just give them like the same reply we give everybody.
Exactly. So I mean, I don't put much stock into it that how they take it seriously, especially when they at the same time they've been nuking channels left and right with their AI system, and a lot of them are actually not even guilty of anything. They just had a video that went viral, like what tends to happen. That all the big creators and streamers at one time, they were also small creators and streamers. And they get big because one of their videos goes viral. All right, so I'm going to go over to this cold convoy. So once you get out of combat, you can fast travel over there. Chat GTP. Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah.
God, we're just over-reliant on AI. And I know I ran it about yesterday a little bit in the GTA stream. And then to prove that this is annoying, like I posted this in Discord before bed last night. All right, so this happened to another channel. a live stream was taken down for quote unquote holding a firearm. But do you know what it was? It was a mic.
I remember that.
It was a microphone. Okay.
The fuck?
Okay. Since when are microphones up? And there goes my controller. I dropped my controller. I put it on my leg and it fell off. Anyways, yeah, it happens. Okay, so, so my microphone's like right here. I know y'all can barely see it. Does this look like a firearm to y'all? No? Okay. Just checking. Just want to make sure, YouTube, you know? So, yeah. Not a firearm, it's a microphone. Ugh. I mean, how stupid do you have to be to see a microphone in somebody's hand and not notice that it's a microphone? Do you need glasses? Do you need a prescription? Like, what is wrong with some people? I don't understand that. Okay, we got about 30 seconds. So, let me do away with that waypoint. So you can just if you're out of combat, UG, you can just fast travel over here, where I'm at.
I just got out of combat now.
Nice. Anyways, your thoughts on New Mansions DLC? I'll have my review up tomorrow, memes. But overall, I think it's a good update. It's not the best update ever, but it's still a good update. But I'll probably talk more about it tomorrow. Or who knows? Maybe I'll get some more information out of me today. It tends to happen. But I don't think it's a bad update. They're over there. Shit, we gotta go all the way over there to the right. The microphone you showed was clearly a 1911. You know, you're right, because you know when I look at my nightstand in bed, I often mistake my 1911 for a microphone. I'm like, why did I put my microphone there? Oh wait, that's my gun. I forgot. Yeah. Which, by the way, I did not show on YouTube. I just mentioned it because I believe in the Second Amendment and the right to self-defense. So there.
So basically the way things are going now with my stream, you can kind of like see my microphone. Does it look like a double-barrel shotgun or something?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay, just checking.
All right. So my advice here is always tag the ships. I know I've mentioned this before, especially like the Crimson Dagger, the White Corruption. But you also, the primary focus should be on the Azure Royale. We should sink that ship first. But you also want to tag the other ships too, so you get credit once they sink. So as I'm sailing by, I'm going to tag the other ships. But I'm going to focus most of my firepower first and foremost on the Azure Royale, because the Azure Royale also has goodies. And a lot of people will focus on the other two ships and not even bother with the Azure Royale. And then when the event's over, you can't sink the Azure Royale, and then you miss out on getting, you know, the additional rewards. So my advice is always sink the Azure Royale first. But I think a lot of people have become aware of it. They know that they have to sink the Azure Royale. Plus, it's a pain in the ass to try and sink the other ships with the Azure Royale attacking you. Yeah. So everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. So I give props to our fleet. GG's, you guys did the smart thing. But yeah, it's just getting beyond ridiculous. Come on, memes. Everyone loves Angel. I mean, there's those of us that love Angel, and then there's those that like OG, like Erica, and then there's those like Riley who like Haviland. But I like the fact that there's 3 options for the AI. So I do like that. The Viva Variety. Alright, so the White Corruption's being targeted. Okay. So I guess this one we'll take out first. Like, I don't know how I feel about the name of this ship. The White Corruption.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could easily be taken the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
But it was this named after the current president of the United States? Just kidding.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Anyways, all right, we got the White Corruption. Yeah, moving on. We got the White Corruption sunk. Now we can go after the Crimson Dagger. All right, so let's sink this ship. All right. You like the Alfred Pennyworth AI better? I was originally gonna go with Haviland, but then I heard Angel, and then she called me daddy, and I'm like, yeah, I've been won over. Sorry.
Look, I can't say much. I went for Angel too, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, I just couldn't help it, you know.
Yeah.
On one hand, I did like what happened.
At one point, like, I'm not gonna lie, when the AI calls me daddy, I'm just like, what the fuck? After a while, I just ignore it.
Oh well, I guess we all react a little differently. Like, I love the idea of having my own British butler like Alfred, you know, a butler / mentor, father figure, you know, just like Alfred is in the Batman story, because I'm a huge Batman fan. But then Angel called me daddy, and I was hopelessly lost forever. Like,
What?
sorry, Haviland. I've made my choice.
Keep in mind, folks, we're married men too.
Hey, it's okay. It's just an AI, UG. Okay, it's not.
No, but still.
Yeah,
I didn't even get Gina to call me daddy, for Christ's sake.
yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, because
Yeah.
Riley calls me daddy, so see, it works out for
Yeah,
me.
rub it in, why don't you?
But then again, she sometimes intentionally calls me names I don't like, so it kind of goes back and forth.
I won't ask.
Yeah, I don't,
Okay.
because it gets annoying. but she likes to push my buttons, as some of y'all know. She pushes my buttons, and she likes to push other people's buttons. And once she finds a button, she's gonna push it.
Thank God she hasn't found mine.
Don't worry, give her time. She will.
I know.
All right, so let's see what's any other events happening at the moment. State of the war. So the war convoy starts in 1 minute. Okay, so we may go do that. Some of these battles are just too close to call at the moment. This is crazy. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see who ends up with what. Oh no, little ship! No, I ran over a little bass boat.
Aw.
Jesus, it got obliterated. Could you imagine being in your little boat fishing, and then all of a sudden you see this big giant frigate, like, literally about to run you over? That must be horrific.
I think the words, oh shit, comes to mind.
Yeah. Like, I would be jumping off that ship so fast and trying to dive as deep as possible in the hopes that I don't get creamed by the frigate. All right, so I'll switch to the Super War for a minute, because I'm gonna go after that war convoy. All right, let me do that. Let's see. All right. There we go. And yeah, the Twitch drops are happening, and in the Super War, I did decide to rock the Twitch drops loadout for anybody that's curious about what it actually looks like on a ship. So there you go. All right, so the war convoy's happening. I'm going to go after it. It's up in the, like, northern African coast, UG, in case you're wondering.
I'll follow you.
All right. Here, I'll call for help. Like, the company needs a lot of help. Like I was liking the way the war was going a few days ago, when it seemed like we were going to have a clean sweep of all 4 territories, but that doesn't appear to be happening right now. But whatever. At the end of the day, it's just a video game. Win or lose. Yeah. But I mean, the Twitch drops cosmetics, you know, they're not bad looking. But I mean, you do have to, like, obviously have to have, you know, your Ubisoft connected to your whatever account you're using, whether it's PlayStation, Xbox, PC. And you do have to watch people play Skull and Bones on Twitch for like 3 hours in order to get all 4 cosmetics. But, you know, if you play Skull and Bones, then yeah, you can get the cosmetics. Yeah, just take these ships out. Yeah, and this poison build ship that Riley helped me build is really fierce. But it doesn't really do much good against the Azure event, because those ships their weakness is fire-based weapons. But against this convoy, yeah, poison base can destroy them. Just tear through all these ships, including the Commodore. You almost got him obliterated. Plus, this is a cool, fast, sexy little ship, so I like it. I mean, I also like my frigate, so obviously I like the frigate because I use it all the damn time. Then Riley's always hating on the frigate. Like, stop hating on my frigate. It's rude. See, another news, Flight Sim on PS5 is running smoothly. So, you're liking Flight Sim on PS5? Yeah, hopefully it's better on PS5 than it was back in April. Last time Riley and I tried it out. Like Flight Sim 2024. I still wonder if I could get a refund. I mean, I loved Flight Sim 2020, but I haven't been very impressed with Flight Sim 2024. But if I could get maybe if I get a refund for it, you know, my Xbox Series version, then maybe I'll just go ahead and buy the PS5 version, and we can go back to using Flight Sim for the vlogs. But I don't know, we'll see. I don't even know if my PS5 can run it because my PS5's seen better days. Right. Yay, we took out the convoy. And we'll take out these little stragglers too. You know, get a bit more war assets for the war effort. Alright, so we dealt with that. And yoink. Right, got those. Alright, let me see what else is here. Alright, we got this. This is about. I'll go do this one real quick. And not that it matters. I mean, we're no, let me, you mother trucker, let me join it. Whatever, I don't want to play it anyways. I hate when the game does that sometimes. It only takes 23 gigs of storage space. Well, that's because it's being run on cloud. So you have to have like really good internet in order to properly use Flight Sim 2024. And that's where the problems, I think, come up. I mean, I have really good internet. I mean, I have fiber, and we were having issues with it. I think back in April last time we did a vlog with Flight Sim 2024. In fact, I think we only did like one vlog with Flight Sim 2024. Then we never bothered going back because we just ran into problems all the time with it. But I just patiently waited for it to get better. But I don't know. I mean, I'm glad it's working good on PS5, though, so that's good news. All right, so we have another convoy starting in 2 minutes, UG. Or we could go attack the Harbinger again. But I don't know. That one might be almost done. So
Yeah, we might do the convoy first, then
right.
See where we go from there.
All right, let me switch back to my frigate. All right, there. All right, back in the frigate. Nice.
Drop some stuff off.
Yeah, good idea. Let me dump some stuff too. All right, so take that, drop that, drop that. Well, I'm not dropping. I'm moving it to my warehouse, obviously. And I'm running out of space in my warehouse. Jesus, I'm always running out of space. I got like 5 spots available. That's it. Okay, any furnitures? Okay. All right, let me just move all that out of the way. All right, so I got some gifts to give to some of the individuals that happen to reside in St. Anne, like Skurlock, Yanita, the blacksmith, Blackwood. So I'll go give that to them in a little bit. I got a few chests. We'll save the chests for later. All right, we go move those. Wait. Oh, the fish needs to be cooked. Wait, did I accidentally? No. You know what? Move this back to the ship because that'll give me a spot, and then move that back to the ship because I can cook that fish. All right. Let's see. How much time do we still got? All right. So the event is going to start in about 47 seconds. So I'll go ahead and go stand by over here. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying Flight Sim 2024 on PS5. I've heard a few other people mention that as well. But I don't know. We'll see if I end up giving it another chance. But I kind of don't like the idea of owning 2 copies of it, especially since I haven't touched the Xbox Series version in a quick minute. But here's the thing, like on 2020, the Flight Sim 2020, Riley and I, I did. I bought quite a few aircraft for Riley and me to use. And those aircraft aren't exactly cheap. They added, I forgot to mention this during the Tuesday video. They finally added water spouts to Skull and Bones.
Yeah, I was wondering what those things were.
Yeah, I mean, they won't really... They're not supposed to destroy your ship unlike the Rogue Waves, but you can use, like, you have the ability to use them to your advantage or not. I don't know exactly. I don't know if it was really necessary to add them, but Ubisoft wanted to add water spouts, so they did. All right, another convoy to destroy. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot I got to call for help. All right, call for help. All right, let's take these fuckers out. Yeah, I don't like it whenever they have anything up here in the open seas. This is my least favorite part of the map. I do not like coming up here. Even in a big ship like the frigate, it's still kind of a pain in the ass. Like smaller ships, it's even worse. Because the waves just beat the crap out of your ship. And you actually do take damage. So that part's annoying.
Come on, you big bad. Move.
Yep. The big old ship.
Like, I like the frigate, don't get me wrong, but this thing can be a bitch to move.
Yeah, I mean, the maneuverability, I mean, that's kind of the trade-off, I guess. It's like, yeah, we get this nice, big, beautiful ship, but, of course, they have to give it cons, right? It can't just be a perfect ship. It has to have some issues. But, you know, for a large, I mean, it does make sense for a large ship to not be able to maneuver as well as a smaller ship. I mean, case in point, look at aircraft carriers, and tankers, you know, and like freighters, you know, they you know, it takes a quick minute for them to maneuver, you know. But like a much smaller ship, like a destroyer, you know, those maneuver pretty well by comparison. Or like I guess somebody's like I said earlier, like a bass boat. So it's kind of a trade-off. You get a nice big ship with a whole bunch of guns on it, but it's not the fastest ship, and it's definitely not the most maneuverable. Let's see.
One thing I will give the frigate, though, it does pack a punch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially if you get the build right. Mm-hmm. Like, my build probably could be a little bit better, but Riley did help me a little bit with it. Because, like, she's really good at that sort of thing. She's good at looking at the numbers and stuff, and me, I just look at it, I'm like, okay, that looks like it'll work. That's why I don't have build videos, okay? Because I'm not an expert when it comes to that sort of thing. Some people have asked me that, like, why don't you do like other people do, like build videos? It's like, because that's not my thing. I'll slap weapons on the ship and armor and furniture, and then I hope for the best. And then Riley will come in here and be like, yeah, this isn't working. It's like, what?
Yeah, I'm kind of the same, especially when it comes to this game. Now, if you ask me something Final Fantasy related, I'll talk to you for the next hour and a half.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I get that. But you think I would be better at that in this game, but I'm just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I never meant to be an expert at when it comes to builds. I just go with something I think is going to work. Yeah. And, you know, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work, you know. It's just a reality. By the way, Snake's here. Hello, Snake. How's it going? Oh, fuck. I'm being taken towards the stupid water spout. Fuck off, water spout.
I'm watching.
It's not as bad as a Rogue Wave, but it'll spin you away. Like, some people say that you can actually use it to your advantage, but I don't know how exactly I can use it to my advantage, but whatever. But they wanted a water spout in the game, so they added the water spout. Okay. Great. Awesome.
Start singing the nursery rhyme, I promise.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Small mercies. I guess it's the water spout's mostly harmless, so it's just I guess it's just another thing that happens in the world now. I mean, I've talked about it in previous videos, but I didn't mention it in last Tuesday's video because, well, I just forgot about mentioning it. It happens sometimes. Sometimes oh shit, sorry. Sometimes I try to cover everything, and sometimes I miss something. I never claim to be perfect. Besides, that's kind of the fun. See, if I miss something, I'm not leaving shit. Stupid water spout. It's taking me away from the vent. At least y'all completed it. So good job. God damn it. That's all it really does. It doesn't really damage you. It'll spin you, like fling you away. It's like, no, I'm focusing on this water spout. Stop it.
Water spout's like, you sure about that?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I like the water spout better than the rogue wave, but that's not saying much. Of course, there's some people that want more weather events in the game. I'm like, why?
We have enough.
Yeah, I mean, we have the open ocean up here with constant storms and waves to fight. And we have the rogue wave. And if you fight the Hubbard twins, sometimes they'll form a whirlpool. And if you get stuck in that, well, you're screwed. All right, so that... okay, so that's about the end. So we won't bother with the Azure Harbinger at the moment. But we'll do it in a minute. None of these are interesting at the moment. I guess I'll just keep heading south. All right, so Snake says 23 gig. Now what? Well, look, that's very deceptive, Snake. The 23 gigs is only because most of the game is run by Microsoft Cloud, or whatever it's called. And the cloud is dependent on how good your internet is. If you have good internet, then it probably runs fine for you. But if you have like dial-up, then forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, does anyone still have dial-up?
Snake probably does.
Nah. I don't think his internet's that bad.
Have you seen his streams lately?
Yeah, I have to wonder though, is that the internet or is that him that's causing that issue?
Maybe, but okay. In fairness, I can't really blame his internet. Yeah, Snake, I'm going to be nice to you for once.
Yeah. I feel like
I have tried to help him so many times,
well,
but of
haven't
course,
we all?
as usual, he doesn't pay attention. So fuck you, you're on your own.
Well, we've both tried to help him, like you, me, and others, but he doesn't listen. But that's Snake for you.
But it is kind of funny, like, we try to help him and he openly ignores us. But when we're having stream issues, he's very happy to point them out.
Yeah, thanks. We appreciate it. All right, so I got 4 minutes to go do that one. Okay.
Oh, hi, Megafort.
Yeah, we haven't really done the Mega Fort in a quick minute because we've just been doing all this other stuff. But that's fine. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Yeah, despite the copyright claim nonsense. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, thoughts of all the victims of Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia, from that horrible mass shooting that occurred. Yeah, I read about that this morning. That is a tragedy.
Yeah, it was on the news here about an hour ago.
Yeah, it sucks.
Sad.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe like I've said before, maybe I watched too much Star Trek as a kid. It's like, why can't we get past these differences and this hate towards each other because this group is different than that group? Like we're all human beings at the end of the day. Can't we just live and let live?
Exactly.
Like, 'cause it just disgusts me whenever I see like any sort of violence which is being done like by one group to another. And it's tiresome. We're in the 21st century, in the 2020s. And, you think we'd be past this by now, All right, so there's 2 minutes and 50-some seconds left. But once again, thoughts with, the victims and their families and loved ones. But yeah, it sucks. I know I don't blame the guns. I blame the people that did it, okay? And in Australia, I thought guns were illegal in Australia. So how did they get the guns?
Those.
I'm just saying. All right, so gotta decide. Do I want to do this, or do I want to do the Azure event? All right, so you want to focus more on the Azure event, right, UG?
Sure.
Okay, so yeah, we can go start another. Actually, let's go to Blackwood real quick. Back at St. Anne. Plus, we probably got to unload a few things anyways. Probably a good idea. Because I think we can get a mission from him that ties into the Azure event that can give us some extra, like that that purple. You'll see a purple exclamation point by his name. So we'll go ahead and do that. Plus, I've got gifts for him. Here, have these lovely gifts. Enjoy your dice, Blackwood. All right. So let me go ahead and get that mission from him as well. I think it counts for both of us if I claim it. All right, so let me get that. All right, so got it. All right, so defeat the Azure Harbinger and we get additional rewards. Yay! All right, so the blacksmith also has some gifts I can give him. There we go. And, oh yeah, I also wanted to salvage some stuff real quick. So let me do that. I keep the furniture because I like to stack the furniture even if I have a shit ton of one thing. As long as it stacks, I'll keep it. Yes, I did that. Oh yeah, I've got some goodies for Unita, so we got to go say hi to Unita. Got her some rose water, which she appreciates. Like in the video, I said she wants a necklace. I was wrong about that. I don't know why I thought that. But yeah, her gift is rose water. Good to see you. So I got 7 rose waters for her, so she'll really appreciate that. See, look at that smile on her face. See, I just made her day.
There you go.
Look at that. All right. Do I have any other gifts? Do I have any ships in the bottle for Skurlock? Yeah, I got 7 for Skurlock. Okay. I don't know if it'll
have some too. I think.
I don't know if it'll make his day, but he'll take it.
I don't know. We might get a smile out of him.
Ha.
Maybe.
That's doubtful. All right, but we'll go do it anyways. All right. All right. Go to Skurlock's office. Skippies. Would I make a Skull and Bones lore video? Well, it's an idea. I mean, okay, Tommy. Well, maybe. Maybe I'll do that. Not now. I mean, maybe in January if I get, I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I need content. I got nothing, and then maybe I'll remember this conversation. And be like, you know what? Tommy actually had a good idea.
For once.
Yeah. He actually had a suggestion that could actually be a good video. I mean, I feel like that there's probably already lore videos out there, but I guess I gotta do my own. I mean, there's no one stopping me from doing my own lore video.
Exactly.
It's not like whoever did the first lore video gets the core of the market, so to speak. It's like, wait, I did the first lore video, therefore no one else can do one. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. It's just like all the guides out there for Skull and Bones, or all the guides for all the other games in the world. As long as you have an idea to make the video and you're not completely stealing from somebody else, then go for it. All right, so let me bake some fish. There. All right, got some fish and what else? Oh yeah, I gotta open some stuff real quick. Let's open some Christmas presents, or in my case, early birthday presents. Yay. Open those. Okay. So I opened all that. Wait. Did I? Oh, I moved it by mistake. Okay, I can just open it here or there. Yeah, I mean, all this stuff was going to go in the warehouse anyway, so I kind of saved myself a spot of bother by opening it in the warehouse. Ton of goodies. All right, let me open these chests. Open. Okay. All right, so let me open these. Now, eventually, like, I think they're going to make it to where you can, like, open all these chests at once. Like, there's some chests now you can open at once, which saves time. But the Azure chests at the moment, you have to still open them individually. But supposedly they're going to actually fix that. Which is much appreciated because when you get a whole bunch of chests and you just don't want to really bother doing it one at a time, then you can just open them all at once and get all the goodies.
Yeah.
Which I prefer. All right. So I got that. All right, let me move that back to all. All right, so I got a few commodities. Okay, I got this furniture. Let me move this furniture real quick. And let me go sell this commodities. And then we can go attack the Azure Harbinger. But yeah, you know, Skull and Bones lore videos, an interesting idea. Even if others have done it, like, what's stopping me? I guess only me. I am stopping me for the moment. But like I said, it's not on the top of the list. But who knows? Maybe sometime in January there might be a week where I don't really feel like I have anything content wise, and maybe I'll be like, you know what? Okay, fine. Let's do it. Let's do it. Or not. We'll see.
Depends on the mood.
Yeah, it really does depend on the mood. Because, you know, it does take a little bit of effort to go and, like write down some notes about the world of Skull and Bones and what I know about it and try and research it a little bit more and things that, you know, because you don't know, because I don't claim to know everything, even though I've been playing this game for well over a year. But I don't know every little detail about Skull and Bones because you get all these different notes and stuff. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and head over to the event. I'll wait for you to get here before I start it.
All right.
So I'll just chill here for a minute. But what's everybody up to this week? Anything interesting going on? Like this, nothing really important happens for me this week. No, nothing at all. No. Nothing of significance in my life at all is going on this week. But yeah, tomorrow morning we have to get up early, Riley and me, and we have to go to her appointment. I think it's going to be her last appointment for a quick minute, so that's great. But here's what's bullshit. Originally, it was supposed to be 9:30 in the morning. And then they sent an email out Friday night, right? And they moved it down to 8:15. And I'm like, so it's a pain in the ass for us to try and move the appointments, right? But they can just, on a whim, on a Friday night, say, oh, by the way, yeah, you guys have to come in at 8:15, not 9:30. Oh, gee, thanks. Awesome.
Been there a few times.
Yeah, like anyone that does that, like you should do more than simply send somebody an email because not everybody's checking their emails all the time, right? Like, where's the text message? Where's the phone call? No, just an email. I mean, luckily, Riley, you know, found it. And then she's like, well, what if we just show up at 9:30 anyways? Well, we'll be screwed. You know, we're kind of bent over on the barrel on that one, you know, so to speak. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah, you have no freaking choice. Oh, yeah. Speaking of appointments, let's see. All right. Yeah, I have another appointment tomorrow. I'd finally get my hair cut.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so let me reply to my stylist because that's tomorrow afternoon. So I got 2 appointments tomorrow. A morning appointment for Riley and then an afternoon appointment for me.
It's your day tomorrow then.
Yeah, kind of busy. Plus, you know, the review for the Safe House in the Hills update. So I got that coming out early. Well, you know, about, I guess, 7 a.m. Probably 7 a.m. Central for the members. And then about 3 hours later, it'll be available for everybody else. And then I have a 10 years later video I'm working on for, was it Executives and Other Criminals? So I got that video. I'll put that out probably Tuesday. And Tuesday I'll also put out a Skull and Bones video. And then maybe something Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe a stream Wednesday. Because I think that's what I've done the past few birthdays is streams. So we'll see. So kind of a busy week making content. But, you know, it is what it is. All right, you ready, Eugene?
Yep.
All right, let's fire this bad boy up. Alright, let's go after the Azure Harbinger. I'll call for help as well. Can I call for help? Alright. Go ahead and nail it with some fire weapons. Alright, call for help. There. Alright, let's take this thing out. So yeah, kind of a busy week. Plus, there's at least one other video I'm kind of entertaining making. It'll be another years later video, but it won't be video game related. But I'm thinking about making it. I'm not going to say what it is. And of course, not only covering, I guess, Skull and Bones Tuesday, but also GTA Thursday, because there's probably going to be a festive event. The festive event will probably be starting Thursday, I'm guessing. So I'll cover that too. And then,
oh yay!
Yay! The snow returns. Whoop-de-doo.
Well, think of it this way. Hopefully, it'll be the last time.
Yeah, at least for GTA 5 online. And if there is snow in 6 online, it'll probably look way better. So, more like the snow in Red Dead. Yeah, Red Dead Online, yeah. So, yeah. Probably another, weekend streams of GTA on Saturday and Skull and Bones on Sunday. But if I do a birthday stream, I'll let y'all know. But I got to decide what I want to stream. Do I want to do another Jurassic World Evolution stream, or do I want to do something else entirely? We'll see. It probably won't be GTA or Skull and Bones. I'll probably do something else. If there's a birthday stream.
Yes. Big if.
Big fat if. Or maybe I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to just chill and just relax, take it easy. But knowing me, I probably won't. We'll see. But I'm open to suggestions. What would y'all like to see me? If we do a Wednesday birthday stream. What would you like me to stream Wednesday? Let me know. Doesn't mean I'll do it, but I'll go over your... I'll consider your suggestions. What?
I'm open to suggestions. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it, but I'm open to suggestions.
Exactly. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, it never hurts to ask.
True.
And you never know. Maybe you come up with a video, with a stream idea, oh, okay, GB actually will do that. Jurassic World Evolution 3. I think at the moment, yeah, we might do another Darland. I mean, that's kind of the front runner in my head at the moment. So I may do another Darland. It's not going to be Darland, Montana. We're done with Darland, Montana. We'll move on to a new park. And yes, UG, you can name the T-Rex.
You didn't say a word.
Yeah, I know what you were thinking.
I actually wasn't thinking it for once.
Sure.
I actually wasn't.
Mind's Eye, I ought to put you in timeout, Tommy. You were doing so well. I don't even have Mind's Eye on my PS5 anymore. Fucking deleted that shit. We're never getting...
Whoops.
Yeah.
Finger slipped.
No, it wasn't a whoopsie. It was intentional. I mean, for one thing, I needed room for other games, and B, I had enough of Mind's Eye. And I seriously doubt they're ever going to release the multiplayer. And at this point, even if they do release the multiplayer, I don't even know. Yeah, good job, UG. Well done, GG's.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's not acknowledge that game, please, Tommy.
Tommy, that was a warning shot.
Yeah. I mean, me, Kane, and even Pat, a.k.a. The Professional. That was torture for all of us to play.
Poor bastards.
Yeah. But apparently, according to The Professional, the worst game that he played this year was Blob 7. So that, in his opinion, that's even worse than Mind's Eye, which is crazy. Because I know he and I talked a bit about Mind's Eye, and he showed up a few times during my Mind's Eye stream. Just when I was getting to certain, the satellite part, or just to watch me endure that torture. Because God, that shit sucked. But yeah, I do not want to fucking go back to Mind's Eye. I'm sorry. I gave it a chance. I wanted it to be good. I wanted Leslie Benzies to have some success after he left Rockstar. But I don't know. I feel like he just turned out to be a massive disappointment. Which honestly makes you wonder exactly what did he do at Rockstar? Because like up until that point he was like considered like legendary, right? Like they said, oh, he helped with all this stuff, and he went into Rockstar San Diego and helped them save Red Dead Redemption 1. It's like, I remember those stories, and those stories are true, but it's like, where was that Leslie Benzies when it comes to Mind's Eye? Because I was expecting way better from him in his studio than what we ended up getting out of Mind's Eye. And they've been working on it for a quick minute, so I don't know.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of tempted to give Mind's Eye a try, but I ended up watching like your perspective and Kane's. Kind of glad I didn't.
Nah, it's not worth it. I would say if it's ever free, then maybe just get it for free. Just that.
Go through that bullshit.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's worth playing for free, but I guess you just at least add it to your library in case one day you feel like enduring it, because I mean they have managed to make some improvements from what I've seen. I guess there's some improvements. I guess it's in a better state than it was when Kane, Pat, and me played it on our channels. But that's not saying much.
Damage is already done.
And it's sad because I think Alex Hernandez is a really good actor. He did a great job as Lincoln Clay in Mafia 3. And I think he did a good job as Jacob Diaz in Mind's Eye. But in both situations, both games launched with serious issues. And it's not his fault. It's not the other actors or actresses' fault. They did the best they could with the material they had. So it's kind of sad when Alex Hernandez gets lumped in with yet another subpar game. Now, Mafia 3 is way better than Mind's Eye. It's tons better. And like Hangar 13 did make the necessary improvements to Mafia 3 after it launched. But its launch was a hot mess. It was a hot fucking mess. It's just the truth. And I don't care if that ended up like ending my relationship with Hangar 13 at the time, because after that they didn't want anything to do with me after I ranted about it. But look, I'm not the one that made y'all launch your game in October 2016 when it wasn't even ready. Okay? But after that, they no longer acknowledged my existence.
Which I think is so freaking stupid. Like, I mean, if they can't take criticism, why are they even doing it in the first place?
Well, I mean, a lot of studios are like that. I mean, look at the Activision studios, right? You have to literally...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you have to be a freaking... And it's... Unfortunately, it's like this for a lot of them. You have to be a major dick writer in order to get some acknowledgement from them.
Fuck that.
All right, let's go after this convoy.
Okie dokie.
We'll change things up a little. So you refunded it. Yeah, but like I said, like Mafia 3's had improvements, you know, since its launch. I just felt like it needed more time in the oven, but unfortunately, Hangar 13 wasn't allowed to have more time in the oven because, you know, Take-Two wanted that game out for the holiday 2016 sales. But the DLCs turned out to be decent, and, you know, there were improvements made to Mafia 3. But even though I praised the game after the fact, you know, I guess the damage was done already with my relationship with Hangar 13. But whatever. I'm just surprised it took them all the way up to like a couple months ago to finally unfollow me on X. Because they were still following me up to the Mafia Trilogy and Mafia Definitive Edition and Mafia the Old Country. And for the most part, I did nothing but praise Mafia Definitive Edition and Mafia the Old Country. And I played both of them, and I gave both of them a good review. And I guess that just wasn't good enough for old Hangar 13. They were still salty, I guess, about, you know, the words I said at the launch of Mafia 3 long ago. even though it wasn't my fucking fault.
How dare you have an opinion on something?
Yeah, how dare I not sit there and be like, oh, this is fine. Like, I swear, just
Jesus.
that made me realize that I you know what, I'm better off not trying to be friendly with these studios. Because like I'm not doing this dick riding nonsense just to get a T-shirt or whatever. No thanks.
Pat in the back. Maybe a cookie if you're lucky.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'll play your game, and I'll buy the game, and I'll be honest about the game. I'll tell you things I like about the game. There's things I dislike about the game, but I'm not going to sell my soul just for a care package. No, thank you. There's not going to be a Mind's Eye 2, Tommy. What are you talking about? I know they mentioned they were going to do a Mind's Eye 2, but I'm not going to support a Mind's Eye 2. I've moved the fuck on. Especially with word of how the employees at Build a Rocket Boy were being treated, like, and how they were screwed over. Nah, I'm good. So yeah, I have no intention of playing it. Mind's Eye 2, and who knows if they'll even do another, if that studio will even survive to even make another game at this point.
But the way Mind's Eye went, I highly doubt it.
Yeah. So I won't bother. All right, so we did that. Let me drop some stuff in the good old cargo. All right, put this away. All right. We open that silver box. Open. There we go. See if they made a crew. What do you mean a crew 4? Isn't Motorsport technically crew 4? Or is that, no? That's crew 3, right? I don't know. I mean, look. I mean, I hope that Vito's voice actor is still getting work, because I think he's a really good voice actor. So, but I don't know what other stuff he's been doing lately. And I honestly don't know what Hangar 13's plans are post The Old Country. I know The Old Country did well, rightfully so. And, if there is a future Mafia game, I mentioned this at the end of my free ride video, that if there is a future Mafia game, I'll play it, I'm not going to sit here and boycott Hangar 13 because they unfollowed me on X. Oh, no. It doesn't take away the fact that I love the Mafia franchise all the way back to the original game. It's just that I have to, play other stuff. I want to play other stuff. I want to make other content. So, if in the future there is a Mafia 4 or whatever they call it, then I'll most likely play it if I'm still around and still making content on this channel. So there. But, that's a lot of ifs. And, that's a lot of time that's gone by between now and then. It's like a lot of people got really excited about the new Star Wars game they premiered, like Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic. But apparently that game just went into production. And this is why you can never, ever allow your hype to get the better of you when it comes to trailers in video games. Because they say that game might not even be ready until like 2030. I mean, I think the guy behind it, which was also behind KOTOR, so that's a promising thing that they got one of the guys that was behind KOTOR to be part of the studio of Fate of the Old Republic. And by the way, Yuji, I fast traveled down to the south of the map. Just FYI. So one of the guys behind KOTOR is also going to be doing Fate of the Old Republic, which I'm excited about because I love KOTOR 1 and 2. I love KOTOR 1 better. KOTOR 2 was all right, but it had some issues. And I did play a little bit of Old Republic. So I do like the Old Republic era of Star Wars. And I want Fate of the Old Republic to be good. But here's the thing. I get sick and tired of seeing these trailers for a new game that isn't coming out for at least 5 years or maybe 4 years. Or never. I mean, case in point, the teaser trailer for Elder Scrolls 6, what was that? That was what, 2017, 2018? All right, we got all excited about that, and it's 2025, and there's still nothing regarding Elder Scrolls 6.
Jesus Christ, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That long you've been waiting.
Yeah, it's bullshit. It's like, I'm tired of this crap. It's like, no. I agree with what people say. Like, I think there should be like a 2-year window. Like, if the game is 2 years out from being released, then you start promoting the game, okay?
Yeah.
And that's me being fucking generous. Like, some people want it like less than a year. But I understand delays happen, you know. Unforeseen issues come up and games have to be delayed, you know, because we've had enough games that are released that weren't ready, that need more time in the oven, so I get it. But to put out a teaser trailer for Elder Scrolls 6, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was 2017, and here we are going into 2026, what, almost 9 years later, and still nothing else regarding Elder Scrolls 6. Like, fuck that shit. And the same...
That's crazy, though.
It is. And it's the same thing for this trailer for Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic. It's like, why can't you wait until the game is like at least 2 years out from being released? Or like that other Star Wars game that's never going to happen, what, Star Wars Eclipse. Like, apparently that game's not... I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe it'll still happen. Whenever they did a teaser for the KOTOR remake, which also may not happen. Could y'all stop doing this, please? This false hype. I mean, it's such bullshit. And it's so tiresome. The KOTOR, the racing. Okay, yeah, there's another Star Wars game they mentioned. Galactic Racer. Okay, so Galactic Racer is the example that they should follow, because apparently that game is actually coming out in 2026. And if you're an old school like prequel fan of like the pod racing and like for example Star Wars Racer back on N64, like I was, and loved playing the pod racing, then it's something to be excited about. So I'm excited about Galactic Racer. So that looks promising. I hope it's good. And then everybody got excited seeing old man Sebulba. It's like, it's Sebulba! And some people are like, he survived? I'm like, yeah, he survived. Did you even watch episode 1? Like, he just lost the race against Anakin, okay? He didn't die. And we have no idea what a dud's lifespan is. I mean, it is possible that post-Empire in the New Republic that he's still alive. I mean, it's obvious he's older because he has like a gray beard. But yeah, Sebulba lives. And then people are like, well, what about Ben Quadinaros? Well, I don't know. Maybe he's still around too. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I'm kind of interested in Galactic Racer. Because once again, sorry, Rando. You know, I enjoyed Racer when I was a kid. Star Wars Racer on my N64. I loved playing that game. And for its time, it looked really, really good. The sequel was not as good. Because there was a sequel, and it wasn't as good as the first game. So I feel like that Galactic Racer is kind of a spiritual sequel. There's going to be, I guess, a story mode. But there's also multiplayer, and I think it's important to have multiplayer in a racing game. And who knows, maybe we'll do some Galactic Racer racing badly, right? So there you go. So that's kind of a... On the list of, you know, maybe we'll do it. No promises. If it actually comes out in 2026 and isn't delayed, it'll probably get delayed. But also, I'm very, very excited about this. Ace Combat 8 got announced, and as a lifelong Ace Combat fan, Riley and me, yeah, we're both very excited about Ace Combat 8. So hopefully Ace Combat 8 comes out in 2026. And hopefully it's good. So, another game to look forward to. Let's see, it's with the Need for Speed devs. Okay, well, I mean, there's promise there. I mean, I really hope that the devs behind Galactic Racer, when they were kids, I mean, maybe they're younger than me, I don't know. But maybe they were also fans of Star Wars Racer from the N64 days, and maybe that's why they're doing it, because they also loved playing Racer back in the day. I just hope it lasts longer than Squadrons, because I really wanted Squadrons to be a success, because I love TIE Fighter and X-Wing from back in the day, during the golden age of LucasArts. And I thought that would be like the return of the old X-Wing TIE Fighter games with Squadrons, but it lasted about 5 seconds, which was very disappointing. So I'm hoping that the new Star Wars Racer, Galactic Racer, is good. But we'll see. All right, so what's next, Eugene?
And I need to go back and repair my ship real quick.
All right, yeah, we can do that. Let's go over there.
All right, come on, you big lug.
Oh yeah, two Tomb Raider games got announced. They got Catalyst, which is coming in 2027, right? But the one a lot of people are very excited about, including myself, is the remake, right? The Fate of Atlantis or something, because it's basically a remake of the original game, and it's
yes.
And even better, it's being done by Flying Pig, which did Evil West, and I love Evil West. I did that playthrough on the channel. I love that game. And they're the ones behind that Lara Croft game, and I would say this, I'm impressed. I mean, it really feels like they understand Lara Croft, you know? And look, it's a fictional character, and people can enjoy whichever version of Lara Croft they want to enjoy, whether it's the more recent Tomb Raider games or the animated series. You know, I've heard things people like and don't like about the animated series. I do like the fact that Haley Atwell voices Lara Croft, but there's other things I don't like about that version of Lara Croft. But to each their own. You can enjoy it if you wish to enjoy it, but it doesn't mean that everyone else has to enjoy it, right? But I do feel like that what we're getting with the new Tomb Raider, well, one of the new Tomb Raider games, maybe both, because the other one could be good too. But at least with the one coming out in 2026 by Flying Hog, is obviously something way more faithful to the original Lara Croft. So, and that excites me, you know. I'm like, okay, cool, because I mean those games are hard, but I loved playing those games when I was a kid.
Same here, man.
Yeah. And some people are like, oh, you're just obsessed with the triangles. Oh, shut up.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, she's hot. So what? But she's also intelligent, and she's also in really good shape, you know. So, I mean, okay, let's be fair. Indiana Jones is also hot. Nathan Drake is also hot, but we still enjoy playing those characters. I mean, what is wrong with the protagonist being attractive, whether they're male or female? There's nothing wrong with it. It's like, I swear to God, it's just like people get so torn up about that. Like, oh, female gaze, blah, blah, whatever. Shut up.
That's why I've always said this. It's an old saying. Just enjoy the game and shut up.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Christ.
It gets frustrating.
Like, I mean, I've had people like saying to me I'm currently doing Final Fantasy VII Remake. I will be doing the finale tomorrow, by the way.
Nice.
But everyone is just like, oh, Tifa's so hot in this game. I'm just like, will you shut up?
Yeah.
Please.
I mean, yes, they did make her attractive, but I mean that her character's supposed to be attractive.
Like, okay, I'll admit, sometimes when she's on the screen, I might make some kind of a joke, but I don't go overboard with it.
Well, I feel like both sides go too far. Like, you have one side, like, I guess you could say the far left, who, for some reason, they just despise attractive characters, right? Attractive female or male characters. They just despise it. But then on the other side, you get people that get a little too obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, look, if a character is meant to be attractive, okay, cool. If a character is meant to be average, okay, cool. If a character is meant to be below average, okay, cool. Whatever you wish to make your character is fine. I don't care. But once a character is established, like Lara Croft, then they should keep it faithful to the character, right?
Yeah.
It, like, for example, like if they ever do like a remake to, you know, the Uncharted games, like don't make Nathan Drake like a fatso, right? And this is coming from a fatso, a guy that's got a tire down here, which I've been trying to lose. I mean, I'm not ridiculously overweight, but I admit I'm a few pounds overweight. Don't make Nathan Drake look like that, because that's not how Nathan Drake is supposed to look.
Well, in the original Uncharted games, you can make Drake look like a fat person.
Well, I mean, was it kind of like how it was with CJ and San Andreas?
It's kind of like, it's like a feature they have in the Uncharted games. My friend Cadigan actually told me about this. I think it's called Donut Drake. If you just activate it, like, I know. But if you activate that, Nathan kind of becomes a bit overweight. He even talks like an overweight person.
That's
I'm not
funny.
gonna lie, it is kind of funny.
I mean, okay, so yeah, I mean, because it's a video game. Okay, so it's funny, right? But canonically, obviously, Nathan Drake is not overweight. But
No. But you could just put on that feature if you just
Yeah.
want to,
Yeah.
just have a bit of a laugh.
yeah, so I mean, I know there's some people that would probably get upset over that, but as long as it's not canonically what Nathan Drake looks like, if it's just a funny like thing you can do in the game, then that's fine. That doesn't
Like,
bother
I'll be
me.
honest, I put on that feature when I streamed Uncharted 1. I put on Donut Jake for the entire playthrough.
Jeez.
We got a good laugh.
But at the end of the day, I mean, it is just a video game. I mean,
Exactly.
but I mean, anything that's already established, I'd like for whoever decides to make a new like story, whether it's a video game or a TV show or a movie based off that character or characters, to try to keep it faithful, you know, and don't go using it to create something completely different.
Yeah.
That's when I take issue. But I mean, there's different Tomb Raider games, and you know, if somebody enjoys a different Tomb Raider game, then that's fine. I mean, you have a right to enjoy whatever you want to enjoy, but for the most part, I do want them to, I guess, be faithful to Lara, right, to her character.
Yeah.
And yes, she's an attractive character. So what? Big fucking deal. I mean, that's just the way that's the way they made her. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, if there's a female character in the game that's attractive, that's fine. I don't
Yeah.
pay attention to that personally. I just want to enjoy the game.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it's just like with Atsu in Ghost of Yotei, right? I mean, her character is not ugly. I mean, she's not super attractive either, but she's not ugly.
She's all right.
Yeah, she's all right. I mean, I would say she's average. And some people complain about that. I mean, a lot of people have issue with the actress herself or her opinions. And you have a right to have an issue with somebody based on their opinions, you know. But at the same time, I enjoyed playing Ghost of Yotei. But I did play it on Japanese, so there. But I feel like the character design of Atsu was fine, you know. But some people were like creating mods, making her look like ridiculously hot. And it's like, okay, well, I mean, that's up to you. I mean, if you want to do that, go for it. But I mean, you can't even really create mods for it because at the moment it's only available on PC. So I guess it was just AI artwork or some nonsense.
Of course.
But I mean, if people choose to do that whenever it does go on PC, then whatever, you know, I don't care. But you know, it's just it happens both ways. You know, people like they just have these expectations. Like they're like, oh, well, this character has to look like this or that. No. Like, the character looks the way, like, the creators made her look, you know? And Atsu was a new character, and the creators at Sucker Punch had a right to make her look the way she looks, you know?
Well, I'm just there 1 second now, my friend. I can hear my missus calling me.
Yeah,
Give me a second.
yeah, go ahead. Hopefully she's doing okay. Better than me, because I'm being attacked by these fucking privateers. I feel like they've buffed the privateers. Like, I feel like way more privateers attack you now. Like, I mean, look at this. They now spawn, like, in, like, two different... Like, it used to be, it was, like, one... Like, you'd have one batch of them spawn, and now it's, like, two batches of them spawn after you. So they've definitely buffed the war cargo. But on the other hand, look, if they decide to make Atsu's character like super attractive, then I wouldn't complain either. But I'm just saying that they decided to make her average, and that's fine as well. Hopefully I'm making sense what I'm trying to say. Maybe I'm not. God, this sucks. So annoying. I mean, these were already challenging enough, but by buffing it, they make it even more of a pain in the ass. Because they seriously added more privateer ships. See? It's ridiculous. I was almost there, too. You're hoping the new Tomb Raider game is good. AC Combat 8.2. Yeah, I feel like it'll be good. I mean, I'm even optimistic about the other Tomb Raider game that's not being mentioned as much. What, Catalyst? I mean, I'm hoping that's good as well. I mean, I think that's meant. It's so weird. Like a lot of these franchises have like so many different timelines now. You just can't really keep track of it anymore. But I mean, hopefully they're both good games. I mean, look, this is my opinion. I always hope, even if it's a game I'm not going to play, I hope that it's a good game. I still have hopes that it'll be good, and that it'll be faithful to, the franchise and to the character, and the fans are for the most part happy with the product, right? And I think I made a mistake coming this way. I think I made a terrible mistake, because normally I loop around, but I've came this way, and I feel like this was a oopsie on my part. A bad decision, but what else is new? But anyways, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. But is there any games coming in 2026 any of you are excited about? Let me know, either on YouTube or Twitch. And yeah, we do have the Twitch drops happening for Skull and Bones. At least I hope they're working. They should be working. So hopefully those of you watching on Twitch are getting your drops. And even if, like, at the end of my stream, you don't get all 4 of your cosmetics, obviously you can go find somebody else streaming Skull and Bones, and hopefully you're able to get all 4 cosmetics. Hopefully. All right, so I completed that one. No, I didn't. Are you kidding me? I didn't pick it up? What do you mean I didn't pick it up? I thought I picked it up. Well, I picked up something. You mean I have to go do that shit? I have to go back and grab it? Wow. It's a good thing I didn't do that on a live stream, or I'd be embarrassed. Oh well. Fuck it. God damn it. You know what? No wonder the privateers weren't attacking me. Like, during that last part. Like, I grabbed the shipwreck, right? But I guess I missed the item. But I guess it kind of works out, because I was able to go sail back over here and repair the ship. So I'm going to have to be really strategic here, because I want to grab it and go as fast as I can and haul ass to the outpost before I get jumped by a shit ton of privateers. But yeah, they seriously buffed this. Like, they have way more privateers attack you than they did. I mean, it was already challenging enough. But now it's annoying as fuck. Not a fan. Plus, I'm kind of fighting an uphill battle on this one, because we're already getting destroyed in this territory by the DMC. Like, I mean, for example, the DMC just has a commanding lead over us here. Like, 385,000 war assets. I mean, I don't think that we're going to be able to get this territory back by the end of this battle period. And by the way, we were winning this territory. But then something happened. And I think it's the elite warships that happened, because the Solar Imperial happens to be in this territory. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Come on. Such bullshit. It's like they just spawn like right here. Like I said, literally like right on top of you. It's horse shit. Right, stop the boat! Stop the boat! Alright. There we go. Okay, we're saved. Okay, we're good now. Okay. You know, a small setback, but I was able to correct the setback. Alright. So I got the 400 war assets, which don't really do a dent in this particular territory, but whatever. So yeah, we got We're still down by 386,000 war assets here. We're down by 7.9 thousand here. Up by 595,000 here. And barely up. See, these two are being like fought over back and forth. So these could go either way. Like we could end up gaining 3 territories, or we could end up only gaining 1 territory by the time it's all said and done. All right, let me go do this real quick. Good to Hey, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
Everything okay?
Looks like I'm in for a very good night tonight.
Oh, nice.
No, I finally got her into one of my favorite programs, so I'm very happy.
Oh, cool.
Got her into Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Ooh, lucky you.
Well, we're in the middle of season 4 right now, so she's kind of enjoying it.
Well, if you make it past the first 2 seasons, then you're good to go.
Yeah.
I mean, there's good stuff in the first 2 seasons, but they are the 2 weakest seasons in Next Gen. But I mean, to be fair, that the show is just like discovering itself, right? You know, it's the characters are still being established, you know, and all that stuff, and it really feels like at first that it feels more like Star Trek the original series, but then I guess they make adjustments to make it feel a little bit more unique. I mean, it still has, you know, the Star Trek original series vibe to it, but clearly it's the next generation, you know, so it's supposed to be different.
Yeah, like I'd admit, like it's the same like with any TV series. It does start off slow, but as time goes on, it does get better.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, you're lucky. I can't get Riley into Next Gen or Star Trek in general.
Oh, she doesn't know what she's missing out on.
I know. It's sad, but you know, that's just the way it goes. There's things she can't get me into, and then there's things I can't get her into. That's just how it is.
Oh yeah. I mean, you try, but
exactly. I mean, she doesn't even give it a chance either. That's the part that kind of disappoints me.
Yeah.
Because like I love Star Wars, but I'm also a Trekkie. You know, I don't play this whole like, oh, you have to pick one. No, fuck you. I don't have to pick one. I can pick all the above.
Exactly.
I like Star Wars, Star Trek, Stargate, Battlestar Galactica, Farscape. I like a lot of shit. Okay. I like a lot of stuff. No, I'm not looking at that video, okay? What are you doing?
I'm just glad I got it on box set.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I got the entire series of the original series with the Blu-ray version with the improved like special effects that they did years ago.
Yeah.
So it looks a little bit better than how it did with the original series. But I mean, look, that was 1960s. Okay, so they were doing the best they could with what they had, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, the CGI improvements definitely help. But the story and the characters are what really matters with the original series.
Yeah.
But I mean, the same thing can be said about Next Gen, which I got the entire series of, and Deep Space Nine. I absolutely love Deep Space Nine.
Oh, Deep Space Nine is just chef kiss. Mwah.
I know. Like I used to be like, mainly I was like, there was a time when I was just like a Next Gen stan, and I never gave Deep Space Nine a chance until it started coming out on DVD. So I started buying it out of boredom. And yeah, the first season of Deep Space Nine, it's the same issue, right? Yeah, they're still getting their feet wet, trying to sort out the story, the characters, and all that. It's not the best, but then it just keeps getting better and better of each passing season. And in my opinion, of those shows, Deep Space Nine is my personal favorite.
Fair.
Yeah, but I love Next Gen as well. But.
Yeah.
And Voyager was okay for what it was. I mean, Voyager had its moments, but not at the same level of as Next Gen or Deep Space Nine.
Like, I'll be honest, like, I've tried to watch Voyager. I just can't get into it.
Like I said, it has its moments. I think a lot of people, like, really became interested in it because of Seven of Nine. And Seven of Nine's okay. She's okay as a character, but look, I've always been about B'Elanna, so there.
Of course.
I'm sorry, Borg Queen. Your efforts don't work on me. My interests lie with the half Klingon, half human engineer.
For frick's sake.
I know. Anyways, Tyler, what's up, Tyler? You're sick again, dude? That sucks. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Tyler.
It's the season, all right.
Third time in 6 weeks. Yeah, I think I've almost got the sniffles fought off because I've been like that for a couple weeks too. Ever since Riley, was at the hospital for her operation. I mean, I think I caught the cold, and it just refused to go away, and it just keep getting like the gunk would keep getting in my nose. I keep having to try and blow it out. But I think for the most part, I have it beaten now, hopefully. But sorry to hear that, Tyler. All right, let's see what else we got on the menu. But yeah, I'm glad she's enjoying next gen. So are you gonna?
Actually,
So after next,
I'm actually just kind of surprised, like she actually decided to give it a chance.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a great series, but you just have to, like I said, you have to kind of get past the first and second season, and there is good stuff in those seasons. Okay, but there's also some things that you're like, okay.
Like, I think when it comes to season 1, the only episode in that's kind of memorable to me is Skin of Evil.
Oh yeah, yeah, that one. I mean, Encounter at Farpoint was good too. It was a good introduction, But then, for the most part, yeah, I mean, the first season, not as memorable as other seasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, Skin of Evil was all right. Is that the one where Tasha Yar gets killed?
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one where she gets killed. Yeah, I thought so. But yeah, that was an interesting episode. And it was kind of a shock, too, that you had a character that was originally meant to be established, as a long-term character. But I guess she had some issues or something. There's always these conflicting stories about what actually happened that led to her, unceremoniously getting killed off. But then they do this.
I mean, I know she came back like for a few episodes, all right.
Yeah, she came back in Yesterday's Enterprise, which is probably one of my favorites. The whole like timey-wimey thing and the Enterprise C storyline, that was good. And then the whole Romulan thing with Spock, that was cool too. But did they really have to make her like the only blonde Romulan? Well, her daughter, quote unquote. That just seemed weird. Why didn't they just give her like a black Romulan wig?
Yeah, that was kind of a bit of a head scratcher, all right.
I mean, yeah, okay, she's half human, half Romulan, but does she have to be the only blonde? No. I guess they were like, well, they won't know it's the same actress. Well, kind of. We already do, and it would separate her character from her mother's character, Tasha Yar. Like if they actually would have just given her a black Romulan wig. I'm just saying. I know that's decades ago, and there's nothing that can be done about it, but just in my opinion. All right, let me switch ships again. But I mean, I did like the fact that we got some episodes with Spock, so that was kind of cool. And it was cool, like because we got Spock at the very first episodes. We get a little cameo from Bones, Old Man Bones McCoy, so that was cool.
Yeah, didn't we get Scotty as well?
Yes, we did. We got a Scotty with LaForge, and that was really cool. The two engineers, right? So that was interesting. And then, of course, in the movie, we get Jean-Luc and we get Picard and Kirk. And a lot of people don't like the fact that Kirk gets killed off in Generations, but like according to William Shatner, he mentioned this a few weeks ago on X, and they were like, well, why did you come back at all? Because he wanted to come back, and like they were planning on killing off his character anyways. So it's like, hey, either I come back and they give me one more, bow as Kirk.
Yeah.
In the end, I die a hero, or they were just going to unceremoniously kill off my character anyway. So it's not like
it was kind of cool though to see just both captains on the screen though.
It was. I mean, it's not the best movie, but it's better than some of the other crap that's come out movie wise, and especially recent Star Trek.
Yeah, I've heard.
See, Tyler says my immune system couldn't stop a beach ball. Damn.
Jesus.
You got to build that up, man. You need some vitamin C. All right, so I don't know if I want to do another war cargo. I guess we can go attack the Azure Royale. That starts in 2 minutes.
All right.
All right, let me make sure I'm in the right ship. Yeah, I'm in my frigate. Okay. I want to have the firepower, kind of like with the Star Trek Enterprise D, the Galaxy class. Like, okay, so let's just say you got to be a Starfleet captain. What ship would you want? What class of a ship? Would you want a Constitution class? Would you want the Galaxy class? Would you want, like, what class would you like to rock in as a Starfleet captain?
See, that's really hard for me to pick, though. That's the problem.
Okay.
Oh, I'd probably have to go with Constitution class.
That's old school.
I know, but still.
Yeah, I mean, it's an iconic ship. I mean, it doesn't matter which version, because I mean, there's been different variants of the Enterprise, right? The original series, and then the movies, and then the J.J. Abrams version, which is probably the worst looking one. I would say the Strange New Worlds Enterprise looks okay. It's okay design wise, TV series wise. I've heard good things and bad things about Strange New Worlds, but.
See, it doesn't matter what ship I'm on. I just want Wesley Crusher on the ship so I can tell him to shut up every 5 minutes.
Oh, well, I don't think I want him on my ship at all. I'd be like, yeah,
so,
go away, Wesley.
So I guess you're not a fan of him either.
Who is?
True.
I mean, I guess as a kid when I was watching it, you kind of, as a kid, you like Wesley because, you know, Wesley's supposed to represent you, right?
Yeah.
The kid, you know, wanting to also be on this starship in the 24th century, you know. I think that was the entire point of Wesley. It was like so that kids could have somebody to, I guess, recognize. Like in the Jurassic movies, they always have to have a kid for reasons.
I don't know.
Man, but I feel like that's not really necessary, but okay. But okay, so you would go for Constitution class, okay. So we got a lot of classes. We got Constitution class. We got the and by the way, everyone else can play too. We got Excelsior class, which is okay. And that class gets used all the way up to the 24th century. Ambassador class, which was the Enterprise C. And then Galaxy class, which was the D. And then Sovereign class, which was the E. And I think the Sovereign class looks sexy as hell. But the Defiant, now that's a warship.
Oh, I completely forgot about the Defiant.
Yeah, that. Now, if you want to go into battle, that's the ship you want because it's small, it's fast, it's armed to the teeth. So that would be the ship to rock, is the Defiant.
Oh yeah. Oh, completely forgot about that one.
Yep. So yeah, there's the Defiant, and there's let me think. There's other. Well, I mean the Reliant, you know, the ship that Khan steals. I don't know if the class is called Reliant or is it was just the ship he stole. Happened to be a Reliant.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it's the name of the ship, USS Reliant, but I don't know if that was its class. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Which one would I rather have? Because I feel like the Galaxy class is iconic, but it does have firepower on it. But it's also basically it's the flagship of the Federation, but it also feels more like a luxury cruiser.
It does.
Because you have families aboard that ship, you know, you just have like whole lives, and it's like way bigger than the Constitution class. So, but I did love that design as a kid, though. But would I actually want to be captain of that? And then there's the Intrepid class, which is Voyager. So Voyager's also a good-looking ship. It's a smaller ship too. So I guess it just depends on what kind of ship you'd want. It's just like in Skull and Bones, right? There, see what I did there?
Uh-huh.
You could say the frigate is basically the Galaxy class, and maybe like the Brigantine is like the Constitution class, you know, or you get the idea.
No wonder I use the Brigantine all the time.
Yeah. And maybe like the Sloop of War is like the Excelsior class. You know, it's like the Excelsior was meant to be the successor of fuck you, DMC scum. Don't you shoot at me. How dare you. How dare you. But yeah, I mean, that's basically the Excelsior was meant to be the successor to the Constitution class. And in a lot of ways it is, because it ends up being in service up into the 24th century, you know. Long after the Constitution classes have been decommissioned. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Freaking sci-fi nerdy boy.
Oh, if Riley was here, she'd be calling you a nerd.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she already knows that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like, what do you think would be better? Would you rather be in a Federation starship, or would you rather be in like a Star Destroyer? If they lined up to battle, which one would you rather be in?
I still got to go with the Federation, though.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I feel like a Federation starship would probably wipe the floor with. Well, it's like one-on-one, like one Imperial Star Destroyer versus, say, a Galaxy class or the Sovereign class, or even I would say probably even Defiant, right? So, yeah, I feel like I would much rather be in a Federation starship. I mean, they're smaller. They're even the Galaxy class is smaller than a Star Destroyer, but it's also more maneuverable, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like it could do way more damage against just 1v1 Star Destroyer. Now against a Super Star Destroyer, okay. Now we're talking a different ball game, But I am of the opinion, and I've seen this meme before, about how like if a Death Star, oh shit, sorry Rando, my bad, sorry. Let me let you go by. Just go by. Sorry about that. I apologize. You must be a Linkin Park fan, which I appreciate. But anyways, I've seen this meme about how a Death Star goes up against a Borg cube, and it shoots the Borg cube, and then the Borg cube basically it does nothing to the Borg cube, and the Borg cube I guess ultimately assimilates it. That's bullshit. That would not happen because the Borg have to take damage first before they can assimilate. And if it's a Death Star shot, the ability to destroy an entire planet, it's gonna one shot the Borg cube. The Borg don't get to assimilate against the Death Star. Sorry, but I have to side with Star Wars on that one.
Yeah.
That's right. We're nerding out today.
Like, it's funny that you mentioned the Borg because last night we were watching Best of Both Worlds.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, honey, if you're watching this, I love you and all, but would you stop asking me questions?
Well, I mean, what questions is she asking?
Like, what's happening or, what's going to happen to Picard? And I'm just
You gotta watch.
I just said, what's the point in you watching this, sweetheart, if I'm just going to tell you what happens?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the point. You have to watch to find out what becomes of Picard and Locutus.
Locutus, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'll admit, like, when he became Locutus, like, she was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was like a huge plot twist. Like, because a lot of people, well, I don't want to say anything in case she's watching, but yeah, that was a huge twist. Like, whenever it was revealed that he was now a Borg. I say I love Linkin Park. Yeah, Linkin Park is amazing. I was lucky enough to.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, like we've gotten past Best of Both Worlds, but the last episode we were watching was like the following one where Picard goes home to France after the whole incident.
Yeah, to see his brother. Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'll just say this: like the fight he has with his brother, and he has that emotional collapse. I love that scene.
Yeah. Well, it's just brothers being brothers, I mean, I mean, I've had friends, I guess, that are like brothers to me. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that was a good scene because his brother does love him, but he's also was being hard on him because somebody had to be hard on him because no one else was willing to be hard on him,
But I just love it, like, at the very end, like, to just get up after the fight's over. I still don't like you, Jean-Luc.
Well, he does.
They go off and get drunk.
He does like him. It's just that they're completely different, and he followed his father, in running the vineyard, right? And he does have some low-key resentment against Jean-Luc because he expected Jean-Luc to do the same thing, right? And, but Jean-Luc didn't want to run the family business. He wanted to go off and be in Starfleet.
Perfect.
But I still think that obviously Jean-Luc's brother loves him. Do I like eggnog? Yeah, I like eggnog. I just don't drink it as much because it's not exactly good for you. But usually I at least get one eggnog per year. So I haven't done that yet. So maybe I'll do that next time I go to the store. All right. So Azure Harbinger is up north of us, so we can go there. We can fast travel to it. But yeah, I did like the trauma because obviously going through something like that, like would lead to some sort of trauma because you couldn't just like after all that, especially what happens at Wolf 359. You know, the massacre at Wolf 359. You know, and he blames himself for that.
Yeah.
Even though he really had nothing to do with it because he had been fully assimilated. And it is interesting that we see that back and forth between him and Cisco in the pilot of,
Yeah.
because Cisco, you know, survived Wolf 359 because he was a first officer, but his wife didn't. Like him and his son survived, and a few others.
But the wife didn't.
Yeah, and I think she was the medical doctor aboard the ship he was first officer on. And so obviously Cisco has resentment to Picard. He knows that Picard isn't really responsible for it, but it's just that face, right? He sees that face of Locutus on the screen of all the ships, right? That were part of the armada that attacked the Borg cube at Wolf 359, and he can't help it. He can't help but low-key blame Picard for the death of his wife and everyone else, you know? And
Yeah, like I mean, like he can't like fully blame Picard for it, but like you said, once he just sees the face, like it's just those memories come back.
yeah. And the truth is, Picard never stops blaming himself either, you know?
Yeah.
Because, you know, he knows he had nothing to do with it, but, you know, he can't, he feels like he could have done something, but the truth is he couldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, he was basically he was kidnapped by the Borg and basically brainwashed and used as a puppet by the Borg against the Federation.
Yeah.
And so that's one thing I love about First Contact. You see his deep hatred to the Borg, right? You see it revealed. Where this man in the 21st century, who you would think has no hatred towards anybody, actually does harbor some deep hatred towards the Borg for what they did, you know? Not just to him, but to countless civilizations.
Yeah.
I mean, that hatred almost destroys him in First Contact, but it's very emotional, you know? And I love the connections between Next Gen and like First Contact. And I think that's what makes First Contact such a good movie.
Yeah, I think it's like out of I haven't seen all the Star Trek movies, but First Contact, like I always have fond memories of watching.
Yeah, it's easily the best of the Next Gen movies because the rest of them are like mid or outright bad. There wasn't really that many. There was Generations, which was okay. Insurrection could have been way better. And then I feel like Nemesis had potential to be really, really good, but it just ended up being a major disappointment.
Yeah.
It's still better than the sequel trilogy, but that's not saying much. Like, if I have to watch Generations, Insurrection, Nemesis, or the sequel trilogy, I'd rather just sit down and rewatch those movies, even if I don't get to watch First Contact. I mean, I'd like to include First Contact because that's easily the best, but I still enjoy those movies way more than fucking sequel trilogy. You went to Pittsburgh in August to see Linkin Park. Nice. Do you like the new singer? Like I've seen her perform in some videos, and she seems pretty good. And of course, a lot of people complain that, well, she's no Chester. Well, of course she's no Chester. That was kind of the point, you know. They were never going to replace Chester. But I think she's good.
I haven't heard her, so I can't really say it.
Yeah, they debuted her a few months ago with Emptiness Machine. A pretty decent song. Oh, shit. But, yeah. I mean, I've always liked Linkin Park, and I was lucky enough to go see them perform at UNO when I was in radio long ago. And I got to be in the VIP area, and I got to go meet them and get autographs signed. I've shown that autograph before. But yeah, it's a tragedy what happened to Chester. But you know, it happens. I mean, it happened to to his friend who was lead singer of Soundgarden, and then later Audio Slave, Chris Cornell. Chris Cornell, yeah. And like his death ultimately led to, I think, Chester's death.
Damn.
But it's sad. Yeah, she's good. Otherwise, she's not. Yeah, no one was ever going to replace Chester, you know. And I think Linkin Park knew that. But I think they had a right to continue, and I think Chester would have wanted them to continue. I mean, all these other bands keep going after most of the members of their band are dead or retired. Like, I mean, look at Lynyrd Skynyrd. Is there even one single original member of Lynyrd Skynyrd left? But they still keep performing. So, yeah. But yeah, Chris Cornell, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, Chris Cornell and Chester were really good friends, and they both had mental issues. And then Chris Cornell, unfortunately, game ended himself, and I think that had a very negative effect on Chester, who sometime later did the same thing. I mean, it's a tragedy too, because they were both extremely talented, but they obviously had, they had some issues. Probably, terrible upbringings, I imagine, and they probably had their own demons that they were constantly fighting, and just like so many others, But it's a tragedy that they're both gone, See, Linkin Park, they did... yes, yeah. The song at the end of Transformers is Linkin Park. Snake, yes.
Well done, Snake.
Yeah, GG, Snake. Well played.
There's a pat in the back.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Are we actually going to lose this one? How are we losing? I think there's too many ships fighting this one. Give me a break. Why are we losing? I mean, I guess we joined. I guess we didn't. We must have not joined this one early. And I think that's.
Mario's down, man.
Yeah, but he still has a lot of health left. And I don't think there's enough time left to beat him. Stop pressing the start button, idiot. Yeah, we got 4 seconds left. This is over.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Best to fall back and go back to the drawing board.
Back we go. It's a good thing too, because I got to bring in my dog in a second.
I mean, yeah, In the End is a Linkin Park song, but it wasn't that. That's not the same song that was at the end of Transformers. But okay. Still, good song.
All right. Big bastard.
There. Fuck. All right, I'll go over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we must have... I guess when we joined, I didn't look at the time, because normally I look at the time to make sure we have enough time. But clearly we did not.
Oh, well.
And it always feels demoralizing whenever that happens, and you put all this time and effort and, well, cannonballs into an enemy. And then the clock runs out, and then you're like, well, that was all for nothing.
All that effort.
Yep. All that for one big fat L. New Divide. Yeah, it was New Divide. Good song, by the way.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Linkin Park's had a lot of bangers over the years. But I'm glad that they've continued, post Chester, and they still honor Chester, they still play the songs that, he sung, when he was alive. So it's not like they pulled like a Van Halen, right, and tried to make people forget about certain songs. When, what was it, David Lee Roth came back, and he's like, no, I don't want to play the songs that were sung by Sammy Hagar. I don't wanna, even though people love those songs too. But whatever. I was always more of a Sammy Hagar fan anyways. So there. So yeah, see, I can talk all sorts of things. I can talk Star Trek, Star Wars, nerdy stuff. I can talk music. And I also like long walks on the beach.
I'm not expecting that, to be honest.
Well, it's me we're dealing with.
Okay, I'm going to make a note of that.
Yeah. But anyways. All right, let's see. What do you want to do next? You want to go... we got okay, we have a convoy about to start, so you want to go attack the convoy?
But I got to bring in my dog in a second because he's barking outside.
Yeah, you go do that. I'm going to go attack this convoy.
as soon as I'm nearly there, and once I park the ship, I'll go out and grab the little bastard.
All right. Sounds like a plan. All right, let me track this. Make sure it tracks. But yeah, I hope everybody's
Funny enough, like Gene and I were like talking about it. Like I remember like when we got him, you probably like saw him. He was like the small little dog.
Yeah.
Now he's 2, and he's like he's a bit on the chubby side.
Not so small anymore, huh?
Because like before, like I could fit him in one arm. Now I'm looking at him and I'm like, what the hell happened to you?
Okay. Well, he grew up. That's what happened.
You used to be little and cute. Now you're just big and in the way.
Yeah, that reminds me of Edward. When I first got Edward, he was a little guy, and then eventually he became huge. A huge old hound dog. Yeah. Yeah, I missed that pup. He was a good boy.
All right, just give me a minute. I'll bring him in.
All right, dude. Okay, so we're going to attack this convoy. Let me call for help real quick. And once again, if you're watching on Twitch, hello. How's it going? I do stream both Skull and Bones and GTA. And sometimes some Jurassic World Evolution. Maybe we'll do some Jurassic World Evolution Wednesday for my birthday stream. But you're welcome to follow me on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube. And if you're on Twitch right now, I hope you're getting your drops. Because I'm sure that's why you're here. But that's okay. That's totally fine. But yeah, I mean, I think it's like 3 hours total to get all 4 of the cosmetics. In case anybody's curious. And I have it linked below in the description section off of Skull and Bones X account. If you want more information about those Azure event Twitch drops. FYI. The cosmetics themselves don't look too bad, though. They're not bad. But yeah, I talk about a whole bunch of random nonsense on my streams. And I do appreciate those of you that watch, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch. We're dual streaming now. We've been doing that for a quick minute. All right, so we got some help coming in. Yeah, I'm glad that they're focusing on the Azure Royale first, because you should always focus on that ship first. Yeah, sink the Azure Royale first, then the rest of the convoy. Well, the ships that matter in the convoy. Because, I mean, there's other support ships that really don't matter. But the Azure Royale you should definitely sink, because it does have rewards if you sink it. Especially if you're trying to get all the cosmetics for the Azure Solstice event. And by the way, it is going on until the end of the year, so you got time to get all those cosmetics that are available. Because there's an outfit for your character, there's outfits for the crew, and then there's shit. There's a whole bunch of different cosmetics for the ship too, like last year's cosmetics and some new ones as well. And it's kind of confusing how they're doing it, because it's like there's different color upgrades. I think I have the whole color, like the upgraded whole color I'm using, which is pretty cool, black and kind of like black and silver. And I think that's one of the upgraded hull colors you can get. And of course another water spout. Yay. But yeah, I'm in a much better mood than I was at the start of the stream. Because the start of the stream, like I was pretty cranky about, what happened earlier with the false copyright claims. But I mean, that's to be expected. I mean, it's such bullshit. But hopefully those claims get lifted. And I mean, I would like to believe that YouTube actually punishes the individuals or company responsible. This has happened before. And I just don't really feel like the entities that issue the false claims are held accountable. I don't even know if they get a slap on the wrist. And it's just so frustrating, because you put effort into making videos and streams, and then to have somebody come along and try to steal from you. And then when YouTube should be there to have your back, it just feels like they don't really have your back. If anything, it just puts the burden of proof on you, when it should be the burden of proof on them, right? They're the ones issuing the claim, so they should have to prove without a doubt that their claim is justified. And most of the time, it's not justified. Most of the time, it turns out to be, well, bullshit. Well, sorry, friendship, you were in my way. But yeah, I mean, I know that those claims will get lifted. Got to call work. No worries, Eugene. No worries. I know real life has to come first. Course Fleet, why are you in my fucking way? Get the fuck out of the way. Goddamn Course Fleet. Like, seriously, like the Course Fleet is supposed to be technically on the same side as the company, right? I mean, you're supposed to be on our side. But they still aggro us. They still attack us. For no fucking reason. It just gets frustrating. It gets fucking tiresome. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Plus, we're having a fight in this part of the ocean. I hate this part of the ocean in the game. It's so stormy, so choppy, and not a fan. Not really. And of course, another core ship is attacking me. What a shock. It's funny because they go through all this trouble and like a few scenes with Bertrand, right? You know, where he's trying to get you to join their side in the war, right? And yet when you join the side of the company, which is also the Chorus fleet technically, the Hubert twins their fleet still attacks you. I don't know. I feel like that's something that Ubisoft Singapore kind of dropped the ball on. And I feel like for the most part, Ubisoft Singapore has done a good job with this game. They've made a lot of improvements to the game since launch. It's not perfect. But for the most part, I really do enjoy playing Skull and Bones. But, like, seriously, the Chorus fleet is aligned with the company. So, by extension, the company factions, like any ships that are allied with the company, should also be allied with the Chorus fleet. Is it unfair for DMC players? Yes. But life's unfair. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. And of course, we go from a fucking water spout to a rogue wave. Amazing. I just love the open seas in this game. It's great. Well, we almost got this convoy wiped out. Just got to deal with the... Alright, did deal with it. Good job. GG's. And I got some brandy. Yay. Yay for brandy. Right. So, well done, everyone. Well done. Okay. So, let's see. What are we close to? Okay, we're close to there. Alright, I'll go there. Then let's see. What do we got? We got... that's starting in a few seconds. I don't know if I want to do that because I do feel like the privateers have been buffed, where there's even more privateers that come after you now when you do the war cargo. And at the same time, it's going into the ocean, into this part of the ocean, and as I've mentioned, not a fan, not really, in this one weak ass private boat coming after me. Well, swing and a miss on that shot. Oof. And then there's Captain Alpak. I'm good, sir. I'll just stay over here. Gilly Master got hit with 25 copyright claims? That sucks. Yeah, I mean, several of us got hit. I mean, I got hit, Kane got hit, TJ got hit, and it doesn't surprise me that others are getting hit, including Gilly Master. That blows. It wouldn't surprise me if Pat also got hit. But I think it was I think last time I counted, I think it was 11 for me. I mean, I hope it's just 11 and no more. I'll have to look in a moment. Yeah, I think while I'm parked here, I'll take a little nosy and just go look, just for the sake of looking. But hopefully 11 was the limit for me. All right, let me go into my studio real quick. All right, doesn't look like I got any more claims. Okay, so let me go to my email real quick. I'll go to my email because that's the best way to find out real quick if I got any more. Let me pull up my phone. Yeah, we'll continue with Skull and Bones in a moment. So let me look at this real quick. Okay, so far it doesn't look like I've got any new emails from YouTube regarding it. But yeah, I got 11 total. Sucks. But yeah, I feel bad for Gilly. I mean, See, it doesn't matter. I mean, big creator, small creator. I mean, a lot of us got hit. Let's see. Kane says, Bruffy, GTA Man, Fern also got hit. Damn, that sucks. Well, I guess on the bright side, you know, this fucker, whoever's behind the false copyright claims, just pissed off a whole bunch of creators, and it seems like it's GTA creators that are being targeted, because that's what we all have in common, right? Like Kane, me, TJ, Gilly Master, Sheep Taco Man, aka Fern, GTA Man. You know, we're all, and Bruffy. You know, we're all GTA creators. Well, I mean, we don't. It's not what we all do, but I would say it's a big chunk of our content and streams. Oh, Fern says he got 2 hits, but it didn't involve GTA. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so that kind of debunks my little theory. Oh well. So I wonder what the connection is. Why? But I'm sure it's like way more than just us. You know, it's probably way more. Okay, so let me go after this Dutch war convoy. Got to keep things interesting, right? But for anyone interested, I do continue to cover Skull and Bones content on the channel. The next Skull and Bones video will probably be Tuesday. I actually got 2 videos planned for Tuesday. I got a 10 years later video for a GTA Online update that came out about 10 years ago. And then I'll also do a Skull and Bones video. But then tomorrow I have a review of the latest GTA Online update, Safe House in the Hills. So I got quite a bit of content for y'all to enjoy for my birthday week. Yay. And maybe even like a birthday stream on Wednesday. So I might do that as well. Plus my typical Thursday GTA event week video. And most likely we're going to be getting, I don't know why. I guess, you know what I press start instead of the pad to pull up the map? It's because in GTA Online, in order to pull up the map, I press start. So I think that's the problem. That's why I do it. That explains so much. Okay, what's left of the convoy? Alright, basically 2 ships. Okay, 2 ships are left in the convoy. Alright, is it these ships or are these just support ships? Alright. So, or is it these ships? I don't know. Like, some of these ships are part of that convoy, so I don't know which... Okay, there's only 1 ship left. The game doesn't exactly do a good job here of telling you which ship is the one you're supposed to sink. Except for the Commodore ship. So that's kind of annoying. It's weird because, like, with other convoys, like, the named ships do end up having their names above them, except for this, the war convoys. The only one you get a name for is the Commodore's vessel. But whatever. So, what's the solution? I guess we sink them all. Sink them all! Alright, well, I mean, the event's over, so we're good. We can leave now. Well, I mean, at least it's... I will say this. It pissed off a lot of creators today. And a lot of creators are probably yelling at YouTube about it. Not just me, but many others. So who knows? Maybe eventually one day it gets to the point where enough creators yell about it and YouTube actually does something. Ha! Ah, GB, you silly fool. You expect YouTube to actually do something. Yeah, this is YouTube we're talking about. You're right. I have expectations that are way too high. I mean, to be fair, does Twitch do anything about the issues that happen on Twitch? No. That's just a reality. Yet, we don't exactly have anywhere else to go, do we? Like, especially when it comes to, like, YouTube, right? Because YouTube is where it's at when it comes to content creation. Like, streaming, yeah, you have several options when it comes to streaming. You have YouTube, you have Twitch, you have Kick. Probably two or three others. But if you want to be a content creator and not just a streamer, then like YouTube is technically the only real game in town, you know. there's no real like. I mean, there's been like places that have come and gone that have tried to compete with YouTube, but they come and go, and they just fade away into obscurity. So I don't know. I feel like at the moment there's nobody really able to go to the level that YouTube does when it comes to content creation. And as much as I enjoy streaming, I really do like streaming. I also enjoy content creating. I like doing both. So that's why I love having the YouTube channels. So I can content create. So I can make videos. And at the same time stream, you know. But I can't exactly do that on Twitch. You know, I can stream on Twitch. But Switch doesn't really make it. They don't really have it built to where you can make just straight up content, right? I wish they did, but they don't. But it is what it is. I would like to believe that the AI issue that a lot of creators are facing right now is going to lead to some sort of positive change, and all these legitimate channels that just happen to have a viral video go their way and their channel blew up, you know, hopefully they get their channels back and they're able to reap the rewards and benefits from finally, you know, getting their channel up there in the view counts and the subscriber counts because they deserve it. So I hope things are made right by them. And I also hope that eventually YouTube improves the claim system and makes it, you know, at least add one more step that claimants have to file against creators and streamers. Because right now it just seems too easy to file a false claim against creators and streamers. And this has been a problem for a very long time now. And it doesn't seem like YouTube even bothers doing anything about it. They say they're going to go after the false claimers allegedly and punish them for it. They say that, but will they actually do it? I guess we'll have to find out. But it just doesn't really feel like these entities that file the false claims get punished for it. At least to me, it doesn't feel like it, you know? So yeah, YouTube has a lot of problems right now. I mean, that's nothing new. Okay, 1 minute on that one. Okay. All right, let me go back to St. Anne real quick. Then we'll catch up with that convoy. But yeah, just venting about a lot of things today. What else is new? Well, yeah, I mean, it's just the way it goes. Not much I can do about it. Did I get 20 million from Rockstar? No. I've been playing Rockstar games forever and GTA Online since the 360, even before the channel. But no, I did not get the $20 million thank you from Rockstar. Nope, I did not. I wonder if I can salvage these all at once. Salvage all marked items. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, that saves me some time. Alright, so I guess I'll go after that convoy now. Yeah, I got a few things in my cargo, but I'll just worry about it in a minute. Fast travel. Alright, so that's about to start. Okay. But nope. I mean, I only heard about one person getting that from Rockstar. Like, were there actually more people that got it? I don't know. Alright, so it looks like Yuji's coming in.
Yeah, I've finally come back.
Oh, welcome back. Everything all right?
Leave me alone. Yeah, work can fuck off till Wednesday. I'm not dealing with any bullshit. Every time something happens, they call me. I'm like, what am I supposed to do about it? I wasn't there.
Yeah.
You've other people for that.
The joys of being in a management position.
I know I've said this to Kane as a joke before. Like, it's been 2 years since I smoked. Sometimes I just want to take it up again.
I understand. There's some days I want to drink, even if I'm not supposed to drink. So I get that. I had to put in. I'm not gonna put in like what do you mean, Tyler? Like for that $20 million? I mean, I'm not gonna go and and beg and plead Rockstar to give me $20 million. I mean, obviously in GTA money. Yeah, they're not gonna give me 20 million real dollars either. So that's not happening. So you had to put in. I mean, I heard about at least one person that happening to, but like they got the $20 million, but like I don't understand. I thought it was like some sort of like loyalty thing for like long-term players, but I am a long-term player, but I didn't get shit. But I don't care. I'm at this point where I just don't give a shit. Maybe a few years ago I would have given a shit, but now I'm like, whatever. It just doesn't really affect me like it once did. Besides, I had the money to buy them. I bought 2 mansions actually, so I had the money. Let's take out the Azure Royale. It's so weird because I only heard about one person getting it. Like that's it. I mean, maybe a few others got it too, but I definitely didn't get it. And like I said, I've been playing GT Online since the 360. From like 360 to like PS4, Xbox One, PC, PS5, Xbox Series. Did I get $20 million? Yeah, and a few bucks out of my bank account to buy all these various copies of the game. Well, I mean, to be fair, the standalone version of GT Online was free. Yeah. Stupid Rockstar! There you go.
That's more shekels for Snake, anyway.
Yep. All right. I am pleased that our fleet actually did the right thing and attack and destroy the Azure Royale first. So that's the strat. Riley would hate this to see all these frigates, but oh well, too bad.
Good thing she's not here then.
Yeah, I thought she was going to at least join us. I mean, she wasn't going to be in voice chat, but I thought she was going to at least come play with us for like an hour, but I guess not.
Yeah.
I guess she's not feeling like it today.
That's understandable.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that tomorrow's appointment goes well for her. I mean, she slept a little bit better last night, but it's just like most of the day she has to sleep with like of a boppy pillow underneath her. Well, I mean, like during the daytime she has to lay in bed. I mean, she does get up to walk because she has to walk, but when she's not walking, she's usually in bed. And the boppy pillow is really annoying to try to sleep on. And so I just told her last night, we'll just take it off while you sleep. At least when you sleep, because I guess it's just it affects how hot it is, like warmth and stuff. And so, but she said she slept a little bit better last night. But I don't think it's the end of the world if she doesn't use it while she's sleeping and just tries to sleep somewhat normal. Even though she can't sleep on her back for a while, post operation, but that's an unfortunate reality. But hopefully it gets better. I mean, it's better than it was like whenever she first came home on Thanksgiving. But she's still having to deal with pain issues and whatnot. But I'm trying with the pain management. I'm trying to stay on top of it. And all of her other needs, like food, snacks, liquids, etc. But yeah, I'm sure she can't wait till she can finally just get out of bed and just go back to being somewhat normal again.
Take time, though.
Yeah, it does. I mean, with each passing day and week, she gets a step closer, to that reality.
Yeah.
It just takes a bit of time. Alright, let's get this ship. Almost got her. Or him, because it's a king. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't cancel me. Sorry, little ship. I didn't mean to assume you. While I'm trying to sink you.
Sorry, but we're still sinking you.
Exactly.
You don't like it? Tough shit.
Yeah. For a little ship, it's taking a lot of damage. But don't worry, little fella. It'll all be over soon.
Sink, you little bastard.
I know. Jesus. This ship refuses to die, doesn't it? There we go. Finally.
Ah, there it goes, finally.
Well, it's about time! There you go. There. Grabbed it. Alright. Now let's see what else is on the map at the moment. Yeah, I got that we could do. I don't know if I want to do that again. Dutch War Convoy in 2 minutes. We could go do that.
That note looks strange.
Better than to stick it to the Dutch.
That's right. I'm just trying to see what we could do. I don't know if I want to do another Azure Harbinger at the moment, especially after we got that L earlier. Kind of demoralizing. But we got a Dutch convoy starting in 2 minutes 30 seconds. A war cargo, I'm not feeling a war cargo. Because they definitely nerfed the privateers. And it was already challenging enough. But it's like they doubled the amount of privateers that spawn and come after you. And it's just a pain in the ass. Not enjoying it. Alright. Let's see. Where should we go next? Guess we'll spit her out. Oh, there's a chorus flare ship we could sink. Why not?
Why not?
I mean, they're going to attack us anyways. But might as well get the drop on them. Right. And then after this, we can just fast travel over to the war convoy. That's right. Run. Run, Chorus Fleet. Oof. You got stuck over there, didn't you?
Oh, poor you.
Oof. Oh well. Time to die. That's all, folks. Alright. Let's take them out, so let's get out of combat. At least try to. Alright, that might be a good shot. Let me get that real quick. You guys gotta wait for the moments to get cool shots. You know, maybe future thumbnails.
Oh.
Yeah, that works. Okay. Alright, let me look. Can we fast travel now? We're still in combat. Damn it.
Yeah, because there's 2 more coming at us.
Alright, I just try and keep running. Oh, for fuck's sakes, they cut us off. You bastards. Fine. We can sink another one of you scum. That's fine. It's just more treasure for us, you know. It works out.
Exactly.
Alright. Put that there. Spin the ship. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, good. Alright. Can we now fast travel? Let me look. Yeah, we can fast travel now. Okay, I'm going up there to the Dutch war convoy.
Right behind you.
Alright, cool. Ow. I popped something. It happens when you get older.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's find this fleet. Okay, it's like right here. Okay. Oh, it's to our left. Okay. There you are. Yeah, kind of wish I'd have switched to the sloop of war for this, but it's fine. Alright. Let's go get them.
Oh, hello, Dutch.
Yep. Come on, just get my Fire my auxiliary. There we go. Slow down. Start the attack. Alright. Sink the bastards. Alright. Let me take out their support, their medical ship. That way they can't heal.
Yeah, because that kind of gets annoying.
It does. Oh, shit. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I'm being clobbered. Jesus, they got it in for me. Retreat real quick. What the fuck? Alright, they're done. 2 more seconds. Okay. There you go. I did some repairs, but jeez. Maybe I should have taken this thing in for more repairs, because I got some critical damage too. Fuck. They're dead. French ships, you're just getting in the way. Oh well, c'est la vie. Casualties of war, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like I intend on sinking you, it's just that when you get in my way, well, unfortunately, shit happens.
Yep.
And the ghost ships here, great. Just great.
Ah, fantastic.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I'm in my frigate instead of the Super War, so I think all that's left is the Admiral, the Commodore ship. Just gotta tear him up. Oh, these other support ships too. Shit. Spin.
Get out of here, you Dutch butthole.
Alright, let's see. There. Dutch. I'm sure in real life most Dutch are nice people, but in this game I just want to sink them all.
Yay.
Alright. Well, now the ghost ship's there. Wonderful. Let me grab that. Yeah, technically, the ghost ship is a Dutch ship, so I wonder if it would. I wonder if we get war assets for sinking that.
We'll give it a try.
Yeah, might as well. Let's see, damage that side. Of course, the Commodore's back. What a shock.
He's like that annoying relative that never goes away.
I know. I really wish that he wouldn't respond so quickly. Or Captain Epstein on the other side, as we jokingly call him. Because the French also have like their own version of the Commodore called Captain Epstein. Well, it's not. His name's not Epstein, but it looks like Epstein, so we jokingly call him Captain Epstein. but they just respond too quickly, in my opinion.
We only just sank him, and like within a minute he was back.
Yeah, I just think that's ridiculous. Like at least 5 minutes or something, you know?
Yeah. Okay, Commodore, you're starting to piss me off.
Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to sink a ghost ship. I know that makes no sense, but video games.
I know. I'll tell you what, I'll deal with Commodore. I'll help you with the ghost ship once he's down.
Alright. Yeah, I'll focus on the ghost ship.
Yeah.
And whoever... I mean, they're both level 12, so they're not that difficult. Of course, you got your... Alright, I think he's about to jump. Yeah, he's jumping again. Alright, where did you go? Stinking ghost ship.
He's right here beside me.
I see him. I'm coming. Right. It's teleporting again. Of course. Oh, we almost got him. Keep shooting.
Oh, you ass.
Like, we almost had him. He teleports again. Right on top of me. What the fuck?
I got him.
Alright, he's dead. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Hmm.
Alright. Let's see. Where is the... Okay, we'll go there. Yeah, we gotta go repair ships. Then I guess we'll attack maybe one more convoy or something.
Yeah.
Cuban Gamer, what's up, Cuban? How's it going? What are your thoughts on the Mansion DLC? I think we might have a part 2. I think it's possible there might be I think there will be even though I thought that the Mansion update would be a good finale, I think there is going to be an actual final update to GT Online probably in the summer, I'm guessing. Especially with the way things are left, without spoiling anything.
Of course.
But I will have my review for the Mansions update, aka Safe House in the Hills, out tomorrow. Early access for members. And I will go over my pros, cons, verdict, and yeah, they'll be out tomorrow. But overall, I think it was a good update. Not a great update, but definitely far from a bad update. So, we finally got Mansions, and, Michael DeSanta, hey, we've been wanting Michael added to GT Online for a quick minute. So, we got basically the two last things that we wanted in GTA Online. So, I consider both to be W's, So, there you go. But, yeah, I got my review coming out tomorrow morning. Let me throw this stuff in the old warehouse. Okay. All right, there we go. Let me open these real quick. Get that silver out. All that silver. Delicious. Well, yeah, Snake, that's what I was alluding to, is that, yeah, we probably have, at least, I would say I don't think it's going to be as big as the Mansion update, but we do have a final update coming.
Yeah.
And it may just be missions. I mean, maybe they'll put it out maybe they put it out in March, right? And who knows? Some people suggest the Dream Team, Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. I don't. Maybe Franklin, maybe Lamar, but I doubt they're going to bring back Trevor because Stephen Ogg, he was supposed to originally be featured in Drug Wars, but I think he wanted more money than they were willing to pay him. And that's why we got Timu Trevor instead, aka Dax. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna see Trevor. I mean, maybe there'll be like a Trevor cameo, but I wouldn't put my faith in a. I mean, it'd be cool if we got like the dream team, like the protagonist fighting with, you know, the three protagonists of GTA 5. That'd be kind of neat. And I guess they could use recycled dialogue for Trevor. That'd be kind of boring. But I guess they have the right to do that. But you never know. I mean, it's always possible that they are able to, you know, pay them the right money, or maybe they just come back because they three want to do something together one more time. You never know. We'll just have to wait and see. I mean, that would be an amazing finale. I don't know if it's going to be that, though. But maybe if we're lucky, we'll get... I would like to at least have more time with Michael. So if at least we get more time with Michael, I think that would be good. And if Franklin and Lamar show up to help, then that's even better, because Lamar was there at the beginning. And then, obviously, Michael has connections to Franklin, and so do we. And so there you go. It doesn't bother me as much as if there's no Trevor. So as long as we get Michael, Trevor, and maybe even Lamar, then that's good enough for me. What do you think, UG?
Yeah, I think because I can't see Stephen all coming back.
No.
So you might as well just go with Michael, Lamar, Franklin. Just
Yeah, maybe Lester
Leave it at
comes
that.
back. You know, maybe he comes back to help as well. Who knows?
Hey,
Maybe
Lester.
it's like an Avengers Endgame thing, right? Like Faber manages to rally all the old enemies against you that are still alive, and then you feel like you're there by yourself, and then all of a sudden, you know, like Michael shows up and Franklin shows up, Lamar shows up, Lester shows up to help you in the final battle. There you go. I could see that happen.
But if Ron's there, and this would be very upsetting if he got killed during the fight.
No, Ron doesn't have to show up. It's fine. We're good.
No.
I mean, we already have enough conspiracy guys in Avi and Lester, you know, so we're good. Besides, what help could Ron do anyways? I mean,
Human shield.
Yeah, that too. I mean, I guess he would make a nice distraction or bullet sponge.
There you go.
Or maybe he'll fly in with the Cuban and bomb something, right? Like he'll bomb somebody's vehicle, you know, that we could have just destroyed anyways. And you're like, yeah, Ron, we didn't really need your help there, but thanks. Hey
Ron,
guys,
you were
I did
useless
something.
10+ years. Ron, you were useless 10+ years ago. You're still useless now.
Exactly. But yeah, that would be kind of cool. Like Pavel shows up to help with the submarine, and you know, all your allies show up to help you in a time of need.
As long as it's not Dax.
Yeah, Dax can fuck off. I have no interest in ever seeing Dax again. Thank you. We almost got the Azure Royale taken out. Then we can deal with the rest of this fleet.
And down he goes.
Okay, good job. I did call for help, right?
I think he did.
Yeah, I did. Okay, just had to double check. But we'll probably call it a day after this. But we do appreciate those of you that have been watching. But UG's got things to do. I got things to do. So there.
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
We can't be here all day.
Yeah, well, at least wanted to be around for theoretically like 3 hours, because that's how long it takes to earn the drops for anybody that's watching my stream in order to get the drops. Hopefully you're able to get all 4 cosmetics. If not, then well, there's probably other people streaming Skull and Bones right now, and you can go watch them after I'm done. So there.
Exactly.
Maybe at least I get you most of the way there. So, yay. You know, for anyone that actually was watching to get the drops. Much appreciated, by the way. Alright. Just gotta take these assholes out. Yeah, I just love fighting in the open ocean. This is great.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
They're lovely. Oh, fuck. Fuck, another rogue wave. Awesome. Thanks. Just what I wanted. I guess I moved out of the way in time. Hey, piss off, Dutch.
But he has a plan.
Well, I have a plan for him too. It's called sinking at the bottom of the ocean. There. And it's a good plan.
There you go.
Well, another rando did show up, so that's great. So we go from rogue waves to another water spout. Yeah. You know, Ubisoft's doing a great job making me not like the open ocean.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then there's some people that are like, oh, you guys should add the whirlpool as well. Yeah, because we have the...
No.
Yeah, I mean, we already technically have the whirlpool if you fight the Hubert twins, but I don't think we need any more of it. I think we're good. And, of course, the fucking water spout's spinning me away. Yay. You know, the original name of this stream was going to be Here Be Water Spouts, and it was actually going to be like the thumbnail was going to be the ship with the water spout in front of it, but then I realized that we also had drops going on, and so I decided to prioritize the drops instead, you know, because it made more sense. But hey, you know, we still got plenty of water spouts today. So, yay. Yes, that's a water spout. Thank you very much, Guy on the Crow's Nest, for showing that to us. At least we're down to one more. Did I not pick it up? I thought I picked it up. I'll have to go back for it. Oh, let me do that real quick. I could have swore I grabbed it. Nope, I didn't. I was wrong. What else is new? Alright. Alright, we're almost done with this nonsense. Alright.
He's almost dead.
Yep.
Or sunk.
Hey, we did it!
And he's
Alright!
Like some sort of
Yay! Another convoy sunk. And I'm sure you got some of those event gems for your trouble.
1,386.
Okay. Well, I guess you can keep earning them in order to eventually get everything out of the store. So, I mean, it's whatever you want to spend them on. They're yours to spend them however you wish. Like,
That reminds me, I need to check the store before I log off.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty. Some of it's pretty expensive though when it comes to the gyms. But maybe you can get I think the crew outfit is like 1,000, and I think the player outfit, if you didn't get it last year, is like 2,000. And then there's a whole bunch of ship cosmetics you can get with the gyms. But just make sure when you're purchasing that you first select the gems as the currency and not gold, because the game will do that. I'm sure it's not intentional, right, Ubisoft? Totally not.
Nah.
No, they would never do that. All right, so we'll go ahead and park at this outpost, and then we'll call it a day.
Yep.
But I do appreciate all of you that were watching, whether you were watching on Twitch or YouTube, or I guess later on whenever it becomes a video. But, we had a good time today, for the most part. All right, see you later, Snake. Have a good night. Hope you have a great week ahead.
Hi, Snake.
All right, so almost there. Well, admittedly, I didn't use the Stupid War as much as I was planning on, but you know what? It's fine. I mean, to be honest, I just like my frigate.
I'm kind of starting to like my frigate too.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously different than a Brigantine or Super War. It's not as fast or maneuverable. But, once you get used to it, it's a pretty good ship.
Yeah.
But anyways, before we go, I'm going to let Yuji promote his channel. So, what is going on with you? I know you're about to, wrap up your Final Fantasy playthrough. So, that's happening. So, what else is going on, too?
Well, I kind of decided on Tuesday I'm going to stream Marvel's Cosmic Invasion.
Okay.
I was going to stream that new Terminator game, but I'm going to be honest, I would probably have that game finished in less than an hour.
Yeah, you could always just do like a quick Let's Play of it, I guess. If you really wanted to.
Yeah, it kind of depends how quick it takes me to finish Marvel's Cosmic Invasion. Probably after that, I might play Terminator 2D No Fate. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
But I actually have played like the new Terminator game, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really good.
Oh, good.
It's tough, but it's good.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad they still make decent 2D games.
I was kind of surprised by it.
All right, so that's going on with Yuji's channel. So feel free and subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. I've got it below in the description section. I just posted it in the live chat on YouTube. So, Yuji, thank you as always for selling with me in Skull and Bones.
No worries, man. Anytime.
Right. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your days off. And I'm glad that you got Gina into Next Gen. Maybe one day I'll get Riley into Next Gen. Probably not.
Hey, look, if I can get my wife into something, you can do it too.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I wish you luck.
Yeah, I would like to at least. I would like for her to at least give it a chance, but I doubt it.
But look, the way I kind of see it is, right, she got you to watch Naruto. It's
Sure.
only fair that she has to watch something you like.
I got her into Farscape and maybe like one or two other things, but so to be fair. But I really wish. I think I guess she just is too hardcore of a Star Trek fan to even be willing. Star Wars fan to give Star Trek a chance. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like you can enjoy Star Wars and Star Trek.
Yeah.
That's just the way I am. But yeah, maybe one day, we'll see.
Who knows?
But we'll catch you later, Yuji. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. Later, dude.
Bye. All right, yeah, be sure to check out Yuji's channel. Once again, I got it posted in the live chat. Link below in the description section. And for everyone that was watching on Twitch to get your drops, I hope you got your drops. But that's the end of my stream today. So if you didn't get all 4 drops from me, then hopefully you can get that knocked out watching somebody else streaming Skull and Bones on Twitch, hopefully. There's probably a few other channels out there also streaming Skull and Bones on Twitch at the moment, maybe. But, yeah, that is going to be it for me today. And I'm going to go take it easy, figure out something to do for dinner for Riley and me. And tomorrow, don't forget, we will have a GTA video, GTA Online, let's see, Safe House in the Hills review. I'll have that out in the morning. It's the early access for the members. And then about 3 hours later, it'll be available for everybody else. But if you enjoyed my Skull and Bones content, I'll probably have a Skull and Bones video on Tuesday. And if you want more Skull and Bones streams on Twitch, feel free to follow me on Twitch. We also stream GTA. And maybe maybe Wednesday we'll do Jurassic World Evolution 3 for my birthday. Maybe. But you're welcome to follow me on Twitch. And if you were watching on YouTube on the way out the door, feel free and leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, yes, we do cover Skull and Bones. Usually on Tuesdays, whenever there's like something going on new in Skull and Bones on Tuesdays. We usually stream Skull and Bones on Sundays on YouTube and Twitch. But we also cover other stuff like GTA. You know, mainly that's what this channel was launched on, is a GTA channel. GTA Online. Next video will probably be, well, like I said, tomorrow with the Safe House in the Hills review for Monday. And then Tuesday, I've got another GTA video planned. Yeah, GTA video and a Skull and Bones video on Tuesday. So busy. And then Thursday, probably the event week video for GTA. It's probably going to be Festive Surprise 2025, most likely. So busy week. Busy birthday week for me. So you're welcome to subscribe to the channel. Ding the bell to be notified about future streams and content. And yeah, speaking of GTA, I also cover GTA 6. Anytime we get GTA 6 news, yeah, I'll definitely cover it. You can check out my friend's Yuji's channel, Yuji Outlaw, Kane's channel, Snake's channel, my better half's channel, or her channel, Riley Black Fox. We also have a vlogs channel together, GB Riley Vlogs, and all my other friends' channels in the featured channel section. Big thank you, as always, to all of you, my amazing viewers, subscribers, followers, fans, friends, mods, YouTube Super Chat heroes, and of course the YouTube members. And if you're interested in the YouTube membership program, click the join button. All YouTube members get access to the badges, the emotes, shout outs at the beginning of live streams. You get included below in the description section of all YouTube streams. Early access to one video a week, usually Monday mornings. Like I said, the Safe House in the Hills review for GT Online. That'll be out tomorrow morning, and it'll be early access for the members. Members also get featured on the About section of the channel, where you can find the live stream schedule as well as various other socials, Twitch, Discord, and once again, the Vlogs channel. Hopefully, you all have a great week ahead, and hopefully I have a decent birthday week ahead. Hopefully. But as always, from me to each and every one of you, as always, thanks for watching.